Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the AEW Draft Stream. I am Swarls, and as always, I am joined by Nikk. Nikk, what's up?
Hello. I'm excited to be here. Excited to be the road to the pay-per-view that's coming up.
That's.
All in?
I've got some news. There are no AEW events scheduled for the near future. I mean, there is, but it's like the end of August, and we are week 2 July, so it's a while.
Yeah, we got a ways to go.
We got a ways to go.
We're on the road to nothing.
Yeah. Although I will say, I'm probably gonna do Blood and Guts this stream. So maybe this is a good place to start. Because I'm gonna need to talk to someone about giving me Will Ospreay, and it's probably not going to be New Japan, right? So I'm probably gonna come over here to RevPro and be like,
I think we're in a new month technically, but I wouldn't risk it.
oh, yeah, I'm still mad at them. I don't
Wow.
care. Send me Will Ospreay. All right, great. So here's the thing. I think the G1 has started. So I have no idea what his availability is going to be. Basically, I'm going to do the Blood and Guts match whenever he's there. If he's there this week, I'm doing it. If he's not there this week, I'm going to like hope and pray he's there the next week, you know? I guess we could probably check that if we went to like events and TV availability. It doesn't. I mean, doesn't say anyone's gonna be missing. A lot of people are gonna be missing week 3. And it's week 2, right? Yeah. So I like have to do that this week.
No, it is going to be week 3. It's already Sunday of week 2.
Oh, it's already Sunday. No, but
And we're also going on week 4.
I think they're gone like all month, Nick. I think they're all doing the G1.
I mean,
They are all gone until like week 3 of August.
looks like Blood and Guts is going to be at AEW All in London.
I guess so. This really throws a wrench into all my plans. I did not realize Kenny Omega would be in New Japan for like 2 months.
Will he go to New Japan? Is he there? Because I thought he was just on loan there.
I mean, it's saying right here. No, he's under a New Japan contract, according to this game. I don't fucking know.
What? Okay.
I mean, listen, we'll find out on Wednesday if he's there.
I thought we traded Kenny for someone.
No.
No. Fuck.
I mean, I could double check, but I'm like 90% sure he's just on their roster.
He shouldn't be. We should cut off New Japan. Fuck New Japan.
Am I looking at the wrong New Japan?
No,
Yeah,
he's
okay.
there. He's above Kenta.
I just thought the roster would be bigger. Sorry, I was in like New Japan of America. I guess I'm used to playing as AEW and having 400 wrestlers in the scroll bar, so I was like, this doesn't seem like enough people. Yeah, he's there. He's the U.S. Heavyweight Champion. That's probably why the Monmaker put him in New Japan, because he had that belt when this started.
Sure.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Sorry this happened.
I should have been. I mean, I guess I should have been paying attention to that, because either way, I kind of still would have screwed myself, because I wouldn't have been able to run it with Will Ospreay, although we could have just done it as a 4-on-4, I guess. And then the heels would have been had an out, like, oh, if Will Ospreay had been here. We resigned Mark Quinn.
Yes. We should also resign Powerhouse Hobbs, please.
Yeah, okay. Yuka Sakazaki is no longer dipping her hog. She has left Deadlock.
She'll go back.
Yeah, she will. You think they're gonna stop booking Yuka Sakazaki? Not happening.
Now All Pulse is heading that company.
Is there anything you want to throw him any bones or anything?
Yeah, don't let him work the indies.
Wow, you hate the indies.
More so, he's one of those fuckers that would get poached by
Okay.
WWE. Big muscly dude that's actually decent. Besides, does he? I don't think he does work the indies.
No, not especially.
So,
But like people like him should be working the indies. It's kind of one of the problems I have with how AEW handles their talent. Like, how is Will Hobbs supposed to be get better working like dark AEW dark squash matches? It's not going to happen.
well, look at me. I am making.
I'm just saying, he should be. You should be letting him cook on the indies.
Well, I'm letting him cook on the bench right now.
Hobbs needs to work the G1. I agree. I would like, hey, New Japan, how about what if we sent you Powerhouse Hobbs for the G1 and then you sent us back Kenny Omega? I think that's a fair deal.
Hey, now wait a minute.
All right. Here, New Japan counteroffer. We will stop running house shows in Tohoku and poaching your fans, and you send us back Kenny Omega. Deal? I think that's
I
fair.
don't know if we could convince Kenny to stop doing it.
All right, well, I was going to run Blood and Guts on this show, so I have no idea what I'm doing now, Nick. This should be a great episode of television.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. This happens to Tony sometimes, too, right? Like, he just walks up into the building sometimes and goes like, all right.
I have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah. Who's here and who's not? Then he just books a trios match with like Keith Lee, Orange Cassidy, and Vikingo all on. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, divorced CM Punk is gonna cut the weirdest promos. Oh, I
mean,
can't wait.
He already has.
I know he's Nick.
and
He's already cutting divorced guy energy promos in real life, and now he's divorced.
I don't want to book that.
Also, Daniel, hello. What a thing for you to walk in on.
Oh no.
CM Punk and AJ Lee have been divorced. Daly's Place, let's go. I love Daly's Place. Let's book it.
All right.
Who's here? God damn, all right.
Kenny's here.
Kenny's here. Will Ospreay is not here. Okay. So I think this is the thing you were talking about, where if they're booked on the show or not, so Kenny Omega's probably just not in the G1.
I don't think the game actually does the G1.
I think it does.
No.
I mean, we'll double check, but I think it does.
I don't think it has that framework.
Anyway, Emmy and Riho chilling.
Good friends.
Good friends.
Mentor, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Show history. What did I do on Dynamite? Oh, we did this tag match. Eddie. Okay. Big Bill's with the best friends now, of course. Oh, we set up this lights out match. That's great. That's the thing we could do. Tier 1 sub for 31 months from Lyle. Thank you, Lyle.
Thank you.
So we got Rosa Christat lights out. That is our big match. Oh, we got Jack Perry and OC. That's been cooking. Okay. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is all the other big matches I was going to do. And then we'll figure out something. So let's just book what we know we're doing, okay?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Let's go. What do you think is a good substitute for a lights out match?
I mean, it's just a street fight or I don't know, holds barred.
Yeah, cause like I can't imagine Chris Stat or Thunder Rosa are good at hardcore. So I don't necessarily. Oh, is Thunder Rosa not
That's
here? There she is.
that's not how the game works anymore.
It's not how the game works anymore.
No, the only time it changes the skill used is if you use the aim.
Okay.
So if you use hardcore aim, then it changes. But you could book a last man standing match that's a comedy and it run based on comedy or what
Okay.
have you.
Thunder Rosa is actually a pretty good hardcore wrestler, but Chris Dad is terrible. She had like a 5. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Literally
oh.
a 5. So, uh, what what are we gonna do? I think we'll probably just do Street Fight if that's a thing. It is. Okay. Street Fight is like your typical hardcore match. The main difference is the wrestlers always wear their own street clothes. Yeah, I want them in street clothes. That's what we're doing. Alright, so we got Chris. We got Rosa. I thought I saved this, but I guess not. Although I guess while I'm here, what's their brawling? Can they brawl? They probably can't. I mean, Chris can brawl a little bit, but not really. And same with Thunder Rosa. I wouldn't trust either of them to do a wild brawl.
Wild Brawl will take the highest of the top 3.
What do you mean the highest of the top 3?
It'll take Brawling, Pure Rescue, or Hardcore.
Okay.
So you might be able to get away with it with Thunder Rosa. Maybe not Chris Stanley. Not sure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. They're just gonna have a regular street fight, I guess.
Storytelling street fight.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is, right? We're telling the story of blowing this feud off. And then we're gonna do Jungle Boy Jack Perry talking to Orange Cassidy. And Jack Perry's gonna be like, "All right, Orange Cassidy, have I proved myself to you now? Am I good enough for a title shot?" And then Orange Cassidy's gonna be like, "Look, man, I don't know what this is about. I don't know what your problem is. I literally have been waiting for you to wrestle me. I don't."
Please wrestle me.
And he's gonna be like, all right, fine. If that's what you want, if I finally done it, let's get in the ring and do it. And then we're gonna do the match. Gonna give them 12 minutes. Oh, I gotta borrow this stupid. All right, hold on. Hold, please. All right, thank you. 12 minutes. Orange Cassidy, Jack Perry, AEW International title. You guys are gonna steal the show. Orange Cassidy is gonna win. And then we are going to do a post-match angle. Where Orange Cassidy is going to go to shake Jack Perry's hand, but Jack Perry is going to lay out Orange Cassidy. He doesn't want his sympathy. See how this goes.
Luck.
Thank you. Gonna need it. Alright, what am I doing with the main roster? So Kenny is here. Basically everyone but Will Ospreay is here. I mean, Will Ospreay, yeah, Will Ospreay's not here. So let's go. Let's get Don out there. He's out there with Konosuke and Brian and Claudio. Is Kyle Fletcher here? No, he's not here either. Okay. United Empire is in Japan, but once they get back, Blood and Guts is definitely still happening. And we will have Don talk, and we will have Brian talk. Everyone else is just there. And then we will do. Oh, last week it was Hanger. It was Hanger, Ibushi. Yeah, it was Page Omega and Ibushi. You know what? You know what? These people that came to this show, they thought they were getting blood and guts, right? They thought they were getting a big match. I don't want to disappoint these people. I don't want to let these people down.
Especially when they figure out on the dirt sheets that the reason it didn't happen is because all the talent was in New Japan and scheduled to be in New Japan for the last month or so.
All right, fucking Dave, calm down. Kenny walks out of TK's office, tells us all tonight's main event is Bryan Danielson versus Kota Ibushi. I'm not fucking around.
Is that TK saying?
Yeah, in the background, through the closed door of his office. Tell him I said I'm not fucking around, Kenny. Sure. Let's book that match before I forget. 20 minutes. Brian, Kota. I mean, there's no way on earth Kota Ibushi can win this match. No, not really. But we can have that despicable heel Bryan Danielson get a tainted victory. Perhaps not breaking a submission when it's in the ropes. You know, something real dastardly and villainous.
He had till 5, but he kept holding up.
He held it till 6, the sick son of a bitch.
Right, Excalibur, calm down.
Hell, that's our closing angle. Danielson won't let go of the submission. Elite saves Kota's limbs. So we'll have Brian here fighting. We'll have Kota here selling. And for Kenny and the Bucks, I think I will just do overness. Minutes should be fine. 6-7 minutes. Okay, still have time. Am I gonna open with a lights out match? That's so stupid, but I kind of like it. Okay, let's throw an angle out here.
can't open with a lights out match.
The lights are out at the beginning of the show, and then they come on, and it's a lights out match. Tell me when I'm telling lies, Nick.
The whole point of the lights out is it's post show. There's no.
This is pre-show. It's a pre-show lights out match. The show
They do
hasn't
the dark
started
matches,
yet.
And the also dark match that's on the show, and then the show itself. This is, I don't know. Commission. Oh, it's a Florida commission. They'll
Yeah,
fucking
it's
They'll
Daly's
allow
place.
anything.
It's Daly's place. Yeah, who cares? It's extra funny that this is in Daly's place because they've run the Blood and Guts there before. So it's like, all right, we gotta do Daly's place so we can set the case. Oh fuck, everyone's in Japan. Shit. Anyway, Jake Roberts is talking to the best friends. And he's gonna be like, hey, what I tell you guys about this Big Bill guy? It's pretty good, right? They're gonna be like, you know what, Jake the Snake? I really wasn't sure what to make of this, but it worked out. I mean, he did break his toe, but he's walking around fine. He seems fine. We got along pretty well. He did a lot of cool stuff. Listen, we're kind of just waiting for the shoe to drop here, Jake. What is the catch? What's going on? Nothing's going on. Just helping some guys. He needs help. You need help. I'm just bringing people together. And then they're gonna be like, but since when though? That's not a thing that you do. And then he's just gonna be like, ha ha ha. All right, I'll see you guys out there for your match.
Trust me.
What is Jake Roberts up to? Some say no one knows.
Certainly not the booking.
I'm just gonna fucking fix this all afterwards. This show is a mess. Then we're gonna do a match.
That's some real AEW booking.
Yeah. We got Big Bill. We got Trent. We got Chuck Taylor.
Oh shit. Lyle's right. You can't do lights out. The sun will be up.
Oh yeah, it's July. Yeah, it's like super sunny at 8 o'clock still. Fuck.
Someone turn the sun off.
Oh, this is a crazy match. This is an insane match. They're gonna take on Rooster Lisico and Preston Vance.
That's a great match.
Yeah, that's a crazy match, right?
Especially with Big Bill and Roosh in there.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they're gonna kill each other.
Yeah. Listen, Roosh isn't doing the job to these guys, so. How will the best friends get along after this one?
Oh my gosh.
All right. Speaking of 6-man tags, let's test a thing, because we've been fucking around with Malachi Black and Chris Jericho, right? And it sucked and it's been bad. I'm gonna preface this by saying I would never watch this in a million years, but I need to know. I'm going to put these guys out there. I'm going to give them 10 minutes.
10 minutes of Malachi Black and Chris Jericho talking at each other.
You goddamn right. That's what we're doing. I need to know, Nick. Have the segments just been bad because I've been booking weird little video packages, or are these guys bad? I need to know.
Okay.
Long ass Jericho Malachi talking segment. Setting up some kind of cinematic bullshit match. You can tell I love the suit that I'm booking. There's definitely no passive aggression or anything when I'm doing it.
I know.
You can tell that.
It's like you're booking for me.
I know.
You hate it.
And you're not even here. Yeah, I'm just. Strange question. Is there a way to boost the volume when this goes on YouTube? Probably, but I don't know. Like, are we not loud enough? Just in general, the music, us, what? It would be easier to fix now. Anyway, these guys are gonna talk. 96 minutes. Still have like half an hour to book. Let's see here. Oh, I should put freaking Hangman out there at that main event angle. Because I'm probably not going to give him a random match. God damn it. Well, whatever. We know what it is. On here sounds great, but it sounds quieter on YouTube. I don't know what the answer to that question is, other than that, like, YouTube compression is, well, compressing it.
There's no real way to fix YouTube compression.
Yeah, I mean, I could, I guess, go into the video file on my end and make it louder, like, I don't know. I'm afraid making it too loud would fuck up the audio, and then YouTube compression would just compress shitty audio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll blow it out. And then
Yeah.
compress anyway.
Yeah.
Just tell Susan to fix her systems. Make fucking YouTube better.
I don't even think it's Susan anymore, man. I think she stepped down.
Shit.
Yeah, I think it's just some guy.
You telling me I got old jokes?
Yeah, sorry.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, I'll try to figure that out, but I don't know the answer to your question, unfortunately. I signed Marika Kobashi. Right.
Yeah, you better use her.
Yeah. Roger Strong. I gotta figure out a thing to do with Roger Strong. It was just a thing I say every week.
It seems like it's a thing that AEW says every week, too.
Yeah, well. You know.
We're really learning a lot.
Yeah. Listen, booking is hard. We have too many people.
I will say, they have done a better job than I did with Adam Cole and MJF.
Yeah, I mean, if you like that kind of thing. Daredevil, hello.
Hey.
Okay. This is not a match. This is not the thing I was doing, but I have an idea for Roderick Strong.
Okay.
Roderick Strong hanging out backstage.
Okay.
You know, as he does. Probably going like, damn, why aren't I booked? And then Don Callis comes up to him.
He just goes, damn, why aren't you booked?
Exactly.
He's
Roderick, why aren't you booked? If I was your manager, you would be booked every week. Look at my guys. Takeshita all over the show. Okay? Will Ospreay, I'm representing him now. He's not even here and they're talking about him, okay? If you would let me run your career, you'd be one of the top guys in this company. Also, unrelated. Might have an opening in Blood and Guts. Just think about it. Just think of how big that would be for your career if you got to be slotted into this huge main event cage match just in case maybe one of the other guys never shows up. Just an idea, just a thought experiment. You know what I mean?
You're actually not bad at channeling Don Callis.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I don't either.
But yeah, Roderick's just kind of like, I like to think he gives Roderick a card, and then Roderick kind of looks at the card and like shrugs. He's like, oh, maybe. I don't know. No one else is doing anything with me. All right, we got time for like one more banger match. Okay. And we have so many people that could be in it. Oh, we should do Eddie Ortiz. 15. Eddie Kingston, Ortiz, Keith Lee. They're taking on... Oh, I could put them against Mark Briscoe and the Workhorsemen, although I kind of want to keep those guys strong. But I think losing to a team of this caliber is fine for them. So we'll give them Mark and JD Drake and Anthony Henry. Too many ANs. Don't like that. We will give Keith Lee the win. I think this will probably be the opening match, actually. What are we getting yelled at about? Oh, I don't have it. The match aims. I totally forgot about the match aims. Okay. I'm only one short, right? Because I did Steal the Show and I did Storytelling, right?
I think so, yeah. So you just need one more.
I just need one more. Oh, could these guys do a wild brawl? That's a genuine question. Oh, Big Bill can't even brawl. Jesus. All right.
What about the match you just booked?
That match would be something for sure.
As a wild brawl? I feel like...
Yeah, Mark Briscoe can brawl. JD Drake can fucking brawl. Yeah, fuck it. This is the wild brawl. Let's do it.
There you go.
Hey. Now I just gotta find it. There it is. Alright. And then I'm also going to add, if we have like, I don't know, 3 or 5 minutes maybe. Eddie and his boys are going after Trios Gold. Pretty much exactly what it says, just Eddie grabbing the mic after the match and being like, hey, fucking House of Black, JAS, whichever one of you fucking guys are the champions. Me and my boys, we're coming for you. Not gonna script Eddie, and then these guys can just stand there. Alright, let's fix this mess. Let's open with that 6-man tag, and then the Eddie promo will be right after it. Oh, where is Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa going? Because it's not going to be the main event, that's for sure. So we got that, we got that, we got that. So far I'm fine with this order. I mean, there's a lot of talking right there in the middle. I'd hate to I hate to put a quote unquote lights out match like right in the middle, but like I don't know, where else would you put it?
Ooh, yikes.
Shrug. I don't know, what do you want from me?
They're gonna be made.
Let Twitter listen. Twitter's not even barely even a thing anymore. They split the user base. They're on Threads. They're on fucking.
Yeah, you're taking advantage of the confusion.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. OC's annoyed. Orange Cassidy versus Jack Perry. Big dumb heel turn. I mean, this is so clearly the main event. Bryan Danielson and Kota Ibushi. And then the segment after it closes. What is Jake Roberts up to? Best friends versus Faction and Gobernable. I think that's okay up here, especially since it's a wild brawl. Ooh, the long ass Jericho talking segment. Should that be this high? This should definitely not be this high. Don Callis talking to. Put that like here maybe. Yeah, I guess the long-ass Jericho thing is like the cooldown between the Wild Brawl and the main event, I guess. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah. Everyone, everyone, go get a soda, and if you're in the arena, go stand in line to take a piss. We'll give you 10 minutes, and then come back for Bryan Danielson and Kota Ibushi.
God, I went and bought a soda and took a piss, and they're still fucking talking.
Yeah, Malachi Black in an unscripted 10-minute promo might be real bad, but we're gonna find out. Maybe Jericho can carry him. Listen, I don't really like Chris Jericho's promos, but like in TEW, he should be good at them, right?
Like that's his bread and
thing.
butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't like his like Attitude Era WWE ass, I'm gonna say a catchphrase promos, but they get over. Like he should be good. Anyway, guess on this show because I have no idea. 70.
I have no fucking clue.
71.
I think you'll get mid-70s.
Okay. It's really all about Danielson and Ibushi, and I have no idea because Danielson is very good, and so is Ibushi. Ibushi's not over. I don't know. We'll see. It's a TV match. They might not go all out.
74, I think is gonna be my guess.
Let's see what happens. We got a 63 on this Wild Brawl. I'll take that.
Nice.
Yep.
Strong start to the show.
Yep.
Well. That's always
Yep.
good.
Getting the crowd buzzing. All that stuff. Eddie wants the trios titles. Him and his boys. Don Callis is like, hey, can you guys believe Japan exists? Man, it sure was nice in that old mod when it didn't. It's a lot easier.
What the fuck are you talking about, Don?
When Japan wasn't a thing. Never had to worry about, like, is Kojima gonna be here? He just always was. 67 for Kenny talking. Yeah, I do spend a lot of time having Kenny and Don Callis talk, and like neither one of them are great at it.
No, but
No,
that's right now.
That's my brand. Yeah, that's what I drafted. Yeah, this got a 51. I placed this correctly.
You did.
Yeah. Chris
and they had good chemistry too.
I know. Well, Chris was also off for game, so those probably just canceled each other out, honestly. 64 on this. Oh, you just wait, crowd. You're going to be real mad in a couple segments.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, go to booking.
No, the turn's not for 2 segments. The turn is after this match. There's a...
Did you set the turn to be done?
Yeah.
In the notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick, what do you do when I'm booking stuff?
Apparently for that one, I just stared at the screen and blacked out. I wanted to make sure we didn't end up with another Andrade situation.
We got a 68. That's good for this match.
Okay, good. And yeah, let's see what happens.
Handle changes.
Yep. All right.
Turn heel.
Turn.
Turn was a complete success. Let's go.
Wow. Against all odds.
Against all odds.
TNA against all odds.
If you just hint at something long enough, eventually wrestling fans will be like, "No, this is good because I saw it coming." It was very subtle storytelling.
Wow, just shitting on wrestling fans.
Listen, I'm allowed to do that. As a wrestling fan. It's my birthright. Anyway, this got a 60. I'll take that.
Hopefully that's the last time he could hint at it and get dinged for it.
Your impressions continue to be spot on. Yes, thank you. This got a 51. I probably could have just not rated Roderick Strong. That was probably where I messed up here. He could have just stood there silently and looked at a business card.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's on me.
You choose to be a man of integrity when you could have just cheated.
Could have just cheated. This got a 50.
I love that Jake has the best friends border now.
With this border, he does kind of look like a hippie from the 60s who, is like old and fat now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. He's, the kind of guy that just be like, oh man, you guys should have seen me back in the 60s. Oh boy, the original Woodstock, I was there, man. Oh, let me tell you. Like, he's one of those kinds of guys.
Okay, Grandpa, time for bed.
Yeah. I'll take a 59 on this.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Roosh didn't even try. We got house show Roosh.
Big Bill was only tied for the worst.
Yeah, I probably should have actually looked at Big Bill's stats before I was like, it would be funny if he was the best friend's partner. Because, yeah, he's not good. He's actually really bad.
I mean, have you watched Big Bill?
Yeah, you know, he throws guys around. Hey, look at this! A 70! This is the best thing they've done easily. Yeah.
You're not
I finally gave the people what they wanted. 10 fucking minutes of Chris Jericho talking to Malachi Black.
begrudgingly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Backstage, you're just sitting there like, why do they fucking like this?
Yeah.
What
is wrong with people? Also, think about this is like before the main event match. That means this is happening at like 9:18 or whatever at night. You're tired. You're waiting, like you know Ibushi and Danielson's the main event, but you're sitting through this 10-minute promo.
The pod TIR tomorrow. Whenever it comes out, it's gonna be a fucking wreck.
Just screaming at your television to get to the fireworks factory. Speaking of, yeah, 79. Wow, they didn't click and it got a 79. That's wild.
Yeah, that would be. That would have been like mid 80s.
Yeah, that would have been a crazy score if they had clicked. That is an unfortunate break for me.
That is, but a good sign that Coda's doing that well. You got other people he could.
Oh yeah,
that are as good as Danielson.
Well,
at least in game.
Well,
in game.
I don't even know if in game, man. Danielson is like,
he's killing it.
Yeah, he's like really good.
All right.
Check Ibushi dirt sheet. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing of note here other than just the chemistry.
Penalized for declining physical ability.
Ooh, okay. Well, he is like low key in his 40s. I think a lot of people don't maybe realize that.
I mean, he looks 20.
Yeah.
Perpetually 20.
You know, I gotta say, I saw him WrestleMania weekend, and it was probably the first time I ever saw him. It was like, he's looking a little older.
Wow.
Listen, he didn't look old, but he didn't look like Kota Ibushi how I remember him in my brain. He looked a little like... He was also a lot slimmer than he usually is, which probably didn't help.
Okay.
Yeah, he lost a lot of muscle. 57, these never do good.
Okay.
73! So you were closer than me. I said a 71.
Yeah, I think I knew that main event would do well, but yeah, that's rough. I'm about to pull 100 out of the promo.
Yeah, I know.
Am I though? Hold on, let me look at my sheet here. Oh yeah, no, I probably am.
Oh, this is Rampage, baby. Okay. Ibushi looked perfect in person. I mean, listen, I'm sure in person he looked, like a golden god. I was at King of Trios one year, and Maria Kanellis was there with Team ROH. And, like, listen, you see Maria Kanellis on TV, and you're like, oh, she's a pretty lady. And then you're, like, 5 feet away from her at the merch table, and you're like, oh, my God, I can't, like, look right at her. She's too hot. I can't do it.
I mean, okay. I did not have that same issue.
Okay. Nikk the fucking Chad over here. All right.
No, it's just more like, I don't know. I didn't.
I mean, listen, I wasn't literally like, oh my God, I can't
No,
look at her. But I was
know.
like, oh my God, she's so hot. Holy shit. Anyway, do you have any matches for Rampage, Nikk?
I have a match.
All right.
2 angles.
Ooh.
A 6-man tag.
Wow.
And then we're gonna book a belt motion angle. No, I'm just kidding. The 6-man tag, I'm not kidding about. Jeff Hardy.
Okay, great.
Is Matt still around?
Yep.
Matt Hardy. And of course, their good friend, Action Andretti.
Action Andretti Hardy, right?
Versus the Guns and Juice Robinson.
Okay.
And we're gonna put Juice over.
I mean, Matt Hardy's leaving, right? So I would say Juice over Matt Hardy.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say Juice Robinson needs that overness bump.
Yes.
10 minutes, is that fine?
Yeah.
All right. What are your angles?
Angle 1 is gonna be like, let's do 4 minutes. And it is Stokely and Mark Sterling.
God, all right, there we go.
And Jade is there as well. And they are negotiating the contract transfer from Jade to from Mark to Stokely. And I basically tell these two, like, look, just go do your thing.
Yeah. That was me booking the 10-minute Jericho Malachi promo. Listen, you got 10 minutes. You're better at this than I am, Chris. You tell him tell fucking Spooky Dutch Boy what to say, all right? That's on you, man.
Yeah, and I'm sure Stoke and Mark could make this funny.
Yeah. So does this mean they're not scripted?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't mind not scripting them.
Do you want to just rate Jade on like overness then?
Yeah.
All right.
It would be either that or like star quality or something. But yeah.
Yeah, we can do star quality. She's probably got that, I assume.
I hope.
You would
Otherwise,
think. Yeah. Otherwise, what does she have?
At this point, nothing.
Yeah. What's your other angle?
Oh, it is 2 minutes. Hook. Overness off screen. FTR title match. 2 weeks on Collision.
Okay. Also, just as a reminder, last time we booked Rampage, we didn't have enough angles. You could give me stuff that's more than 2 minutes. I'm just going to throw it out there.
These are the leftovers that didn't make the booking.
All
now I could give you just like random ass shit.
Well, I got to book my stuff now.
Yep.
I should probably book another women's match since I booked one on the show and it wasn't great. I mean, I'm heating Yuka up even though she's like about to leave or whatever, but I think we'll get her back. So I'm going to continue to heat Yuka up for this Stat Later title match. Should be Taya. And Taya's recognizable. Great. I was like, maybe these two aren't over enough, but it should be fine. Yuka is winning this. Okay, no problem there. I'm going to go with another match. Jay White did the belt motion on Collision on his way to the ring. Oh, do you think do you think he watches the streams? He's probably not happy about all the things I've said about him. So I hope that's
Or the way I booked him.
Yeah,
Although
so
it's about equal to how he's been booked in real life.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case.
Sorry and or not sorry, Jay.
We're once again giving the people what they want. You know what they want, Nick? They want Buddy Matthews and Brody King taking on Matt Taven and Mike Bennett.
Literally, did you do that for Daniel?
No, I'm just now seeing his
Or-
message.
Yeah, you were literally giving the people what they want.
Yeah.
Before the people even knew they wanted it.
You think I don't know that the people want Matt Taven?
Finger on the pulse, slyly over here.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do an angle. I guess I'll give him 5 minutes. That seems like a long time for these guys. Mark Briscoe talking to JD Drake, Anthony Henry. He's basically gonna be like, "All right, guys, had our first setback, but that ain't nothing. I've been through a lot in my career, and one loss ain't gonna stop us. We're gonna get those trios titles." You know what? Maybe this does need 5 minutes. Maybe 3's fine. And then JD Drake and Anthony Henry are just gonna be like, "Of course, Mark. We believe in you. You have our full faith."
Oh no.
That does sound ominous, doesn't it? That's not even my intention, but yeah, that does sound like they're about to fucking beat him up in front of his family on the next ROH pay-per-view or whatever. Do you have a promo?
How are we doing? We're at 82% with 49 minutes. Yeah, I could give you a promo. Let's do 6 minutes. Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, Rap to Ring, do a promo.
Oh, is Daddy Ass not there?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
He wasn't going to be rated, but he's there. Oh, what? And then The Good Life come out with Ethan Page and Jeff Jarrett doing music, doing like country music, but in like the same vein of like diss track country music. God, now that I've said that, that's fucking terrible.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Good Life do the Scissor Me thing with Cesar as Daddy Ass.
Right, I forgot. How could I forget? I'm gonna call this
WWE ass bullshit.
Acclaimed first Good Life Battle of the Bands?
Hey.
Question mark? Alright, no penalty this week. Is the main event the Hardy Boys 6-man tag or the House of Black versus the Kingdom?
House of Black versus Kingdom.
Okay. Alright, we'll open with your 6-man tag. That'll be our hot opener. And then we'll give him Yuka, Taya, look video, Mark. Yeah, that'll be the second to last segment. Why not? Yeah, it's like 11:45 at night when we're taping this. Here's Jeff Jarrett doing a country diss track.
People love fucking Jeff Jarrett.
They fucking love Jeff. Do you want to book a dark match?
No.
Okay, I do actually, believe it or not. I know. Where my ladies at? No, Jesse McKay is not anything. I guess we could just bring her in and have her show up.
Aren't they like it's like signed, I thought? Or no?
Who?
Oh, I'm fucking out of my mind. I was thinking of someone else. I was thinking of Iconics.
Okay. Stephanie McMahon being here, always funny. Always funny and always tempting.
I don't think she would do it. I think she would reject it.
Well, someday we'll find out. Is Rachel Ellering good? No, not really. Okay, Santana Garrett. Welcome to Daly's Place.
Welcome back to Daly's Place.
Yeah, again. You get to take on the newest American star, Marika Kobashi. She gets to win this time.
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't care. you do not work here.
If you sign Stephanie McMahon to lose to Marie Kobashi, TEW might just crash.
The TEW doesn't even crash. My computer just like catches on fire. All right. What do you think on the show? Like a 55?
Yeah. 30? I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
No,
this is an ultimate. This is such a B show.
Yeah.
Yeah, 36 on this. Santana was right to be mad losing this match, but I don't care. That's literally why I booked you, because you were kind of over, and I was like, well, at least Marika will get that. Yeah, you were right to not make this a main event. That was a good call.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hardys are cooked.
Yeah, Hardys are cooked, and the Guns are just not good.
Yeah, I mean they're not that bad in real life. Like, they're like just bland in my opinion. They're not bad. Like 40 is a bit low. They're not as bad in the ring as Matt Hardy.
No, I mean fair. Matt's getting a lot of overness. He's like way more over than them, though. That's what's carrying him.
Okay.
Mark Sterling needs a script.
Okay.
But now we know. That's what the B show is for, you know?
Well, don't worry. Mark Sterling won't be talking much.
Well, that's true.
That's why Stokes getting the contract.
Yeah, Euchre is real good.
Yes.
Yeah, once we get that contract figured out. Once we get that contract figured out.
Don't do that. Euchre's gonna end up in WWE.
No, never. They're on a hiring freeze.
Not in the game, they're not.
That's true. Also, I'm pretty sure WWE in real life has gone back to like 2004. We're signing models and football players mode.
Yeah, that's what it.
Yeah, it seems like they've given up on like let's sign Japanese people and indie stars. I played a video with Hook played. No one cared.
No, is Hook just like
a promo with Mark Briscoe happened? No one cared.
Come on, guys, this is Rampage.
This is Rampage, baby. 59 for this.
People cared.
People cared.
People okay. Jeff Jarrett worked the crowd well.
I forgot to script anybody, I think, but somehow, against all odds, everyone was fine.
Yes.
Yeah. That is a real... Although, I don't think I rated Billy Gunn and Cesar, which probably saved you here.
Well, they shouldn't have been rated. All they did was stand there.
I mean, Daddy ass scissors them and probably, like, told us to suck it or something. Like, he usually does something. Ooh, 62. Yeah. The people love the kingdom. This is only halfway a bit now. Listen, Matt Taven is just as good as Brody King. It says it right there.
You're on thin ice right
it
now.
It says it right there. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for Brody King because he's just as good as Matt Taven. 58. Okay. Well, at least we're not getting yelled at by our broadcast partners anymore. Which is that's really all our goal is for Rampage. Don't get yelled at.
Yes.
As long as we do that, we're fine. Paul Heyman staying with WWE?
Probably.
Yeah, where else is he gonna go? Chris Statlander is money. Strap a rocket to the kid. All right, thank you, Brian.
Ow.
And she has
Just more emails of people being like, "Hey, this thing you're doing, you should do it."
I mean, it could be the opposite. They could be like, Chris Statlander sucks. And I'd be like, oh, I don't like that.
That's not nice.
Sign Paul. No thanks.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, no, that's... Paul Heyman is in the same level of people as Jeff Jarrett to me, which is like, if I was running a wrestling promotion, I would not let either of those men anywhere near it.
Yes.
They would steal it out from under me within 6 months. And I would, or at the very least, they would have all the control, and I would now have some, like, meaningless job, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
now hold up. Now wait a minute. Maybe we do need to talk to Paul Heyman.
We don't need Paul, but this guy. Why? Why was he?
Money, I assume. I don't know. Oh, he's like over and good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should win.
Hey, Brock, you wanna?
Oh no!
I'm gonna assume, he's not doing house shows. We'll start with events and ATV shows, but we might end up doing just events.
Oh, you lock this man up.
Yeah.
You not let him work any indies.
No, God no. I'm also gonna assume at 45 he doesn't want a long contract, so I'm gonna offer him a year, 2 years.
Sure.
2 years.
2 years is, I think,
Exclusive written.
Sure. Bump the bonus up to 20%. You can expect bonus of third from the bottom.
Okay.
20 per event.
Per event, okay.
Let's see.
The contract offer has been made.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is getting his goddamn win back.
What do you mean? Will Ospreay just got replaced in the War Games. He's replacing Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay. He is two men.
Oh my god. Are you saying Blackpool Combat Club's newest member, Brock Lesnar?
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be beyond insane.
Yeah.
We have Will Hobbs too.
Yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs is still here. Hey, remember there was that thing where it was like, what like, the world champion is supposed to be on both shows, but it's MJF, so I never bothered booking him. And we were like, oh, what should we do about... What if Brock Lesnar was the champion and then we both booked him? That'd be great.
Yeah.
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 Peter Avalon contract ending. Well, that's too bad.
Well. Anyway.
This is how Tony Khan actually releases people like this. Someone comes to him and goes, oh, Peter Avalon's contract's running out. And he goes, that's a shame. And then he moves on. And then one day, Peter Avalon shows up to TV and they don't let him in the building.
I would hope Peter Avalon knows when his own contract expires.
Hey, listen. He probably thinks he's got a job for life there.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Do you think WWE's gonna, like, double our offer?
They're letting him walk, so I don't think they'll...
You don't think they're gonna, like, change their mind and be like, no, Brock!
Brock was like, I'm gonna go to UFC, and then he got an offer from us.
Well, they probably think... that's what they probably think is happening. Like, oh, he's not really leaving. And then he's gonna show up with this contract and be like, here it is! I'm about to sign it! And then Vince is gonna be like, oh, hold on, pal. Would you like to take over All Japan?
I think we're good.
No, I think we're good. Leon Ruffin is gonna work MLW.
Or
As is Julia Hart. Listen, Leon Ruffin and Julia Hart should be working MLW. That's fine.
Or yeah.
Samoa Joe is fully fit.
Great.
We're showing Kanto.
Someday we'll come back to America.
Yeah, if we feel like it. Rampage numbers.
We didn't get yelled at for Rampage. It's great.
Yep.
Who took over? Well, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. It's not that important.
It wants us to book Daly's place again, which I assume... No. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Where would you like to go, Nick?
Where would I like to go?
Is there a region we haven't been yet? I want to check that.
I also want to check.
I mean, Hawaii, although I don't know if we want to go to Hawaii. We have not been to the Midwest yet, somehow.
Oh, we haven't been to Minnesota.
No, or Missouri, or North Dakota, or South Dakota, or Nebraska, or Iowa. I guess I see why we haven't been to these states.
Yeah, we could pick one.
Okay, let's pick the best option. We're at the Ralston Arena. I don't know where that is.
Do me a favor and check how many fans that has, just to make sure.
Okay. 4,356? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like, these are all 2,000 seat arenas, because it's the fucking Midwest.
Well, they got some stuff there.
I know, but that doesn't mean the mod maker knows.
All right.
It put us in Omaha when St. Louis exists in the Midwest. So
I would never say anything bad about the fine people of Omaha, Nebraska.
Look, they do a fine College World Series.
Uh-huh. The steaks from Omaha? Mwah.
I don't know if that's... I'm not sure that's correct.
You don't know Omaha Steaks? The like people that sell steaks on like television or whatever, and then they send them to your house in like a freeze-dried cooler.
But it's not. I don't know if that's actually Omaha or just.
Listen, why else would it be called that? Don't ruin this for me, Nick.
I have to book backwards, right? Main event.
I mean, again, we can change it if you really want to. It's not a big deal.
I don't think it's that big of a deal this time. So let's just.
I mean, you're the one that always brings it up, so it seems like it's a big deal.
I just have to turn my brain backwards.
Okay.
Do it because I always book first to last when I'm doing it like personal stuff. All right, main event then.
Yeah, my brain does not work that way. I'm like, all right, what am I booking? And then the undercard is just filled out with like, what's left? Who's still here? All right.
Main event is a one-on-one, 20-minute. Let's do 16-minute.
Okay, playing it safe.
Britt Baker versus Toni Storm for the women's title.
Now listen, I shouldn't be helping you since we are technically
I am just giving them the main. I'm doing it. It's a women's title match. It should be the main.
Okay, but like we remember Britt Baker's in poor form.
Fuck. All right, let's change it. That'll be opening the show now.
All right.
So, closing the show is a match.
Okay.
It is Rey Fenix.
Oh, get out. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay.
Versus Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley.
And yeah, Mox wins.
Okay. Still 16 minutes. Is that fine?
Yep.
Okay. Any road agent notes or anything?
No, this is just
a match.
Go have a good match.
All right, one hell of a match. You love to see it.
Go hype up that tag title match that you're gonna have. Then we have an angle. Although I don't know if we're going to continue this angle if Brock comes in, but Andrade and MJF for 10 minutes. And we put the turn note in.
Daredevil with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Daredevil.
Hey,
We are turning Andrade, I assume.
I do need a face here anyway, so.
Okay, and then what do we just? What's this angle? What are we doing?
MJF is going to come out and be like, what the hell? I wrestled, I showed up, I beat Adam Cole as I said I would without cheating at all. And then I get attacked by someone who hasn't worked here for like, what, 7 months now? This is bullshit. Andrade's going to come out and do the tranquilo bit. He's going to explain to him that Los is a brotherhood. You mess with one Los person, we all stick together. We're real friends, Max. Something that you wouldn't know anything about.
And then
Max,
MJF's gonna go on a long diatribe about, well,
Yep.
it's true, I don't have any friends. That's because
Oh, yeah.
once as a child in middle school, I pissed my pants, and everyone called me Little Piss Boy.
you listen. I didn't have the details down, but basically, yeah.
All week on the bus, Little Piss Boy, and that's why I'm like this. 100%.
You think you could live life as Little Piss Boy? You couldn't live a second in the life.
You don't know what it's like to be Little Piss Boy. Do you think if I call this video on YouTube Little Piss Boy that it's going to get demonetized?
Yes, 100%.
Fuck, alright.
But that's the promo.
Alright. Okay. Do we know if Andrade speaks English in this mod?
We could check by clicking roster.
Okay. Second of all, you're just...
These sons of bitches.
MJF
Oh,
does...
MJF hates it. Well then, good luck. Godspeed.
Yeah, like...
10 minutes.
He doesn't want a script, right? So we're going to leave this unscripted.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how we get to Little Piss Boy.
Typing is hard.
Knows what it's like to be the piss.
Alright, Also, I think this is set up backwards, actually.
Son of a fuck.
Right? Because it just moved Phoenix and Moxley down to the opener. I think that's why my card was so fucked up, because it wasn't going in the order I thought it was. Anyway, let's check this roster and see if Andrade speaks English.
And then go switch it back to the other way.
Yeah. No, we can leave it like this. It's fine. Where did we find this out? Skills, maybe?
Or personal, one or the other. Sure, not in skills.
Oh, well, unless it's like... No, okay.
A language isn't in injury, Smiley. I don't know how to tell you this.
You sure?
You gotta click on his picture.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then click on personal info.
Okay.
And he speaks fluent English.
Great. Perfect.
So we're good.
I mean, you're good. He's still going to do really bad in that promo, but it won't get like a 0 now, so that's good.
Yeah. MJF will carry.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Go switch it, because I'm not going to unreverse my brain now.
Okay. Preferences. Yeah. Okay.
Ew. We have a 3-minute brawl. Oh, this is right before Little Piss Boy, too.
Uh-huh.
The Good Life and Acclaimed are gonna brawl.
All right, great. That would be Max. That would be Anthony Bowens. That would be Billy Gunn. That would be Jeffrey Jarrett. That would be Ethan Page. And that would be Cesar Bononi.
And Brian Cage.
Oh, and Brian Cage. What's he doing here?
He's been there from the beginning.
Oh. I thought he was one of Swerve's boys.
No, Swerve is Miro and Hobbs.
Can't keep track of all these big muscular men you have on your roster.
You're proving all the WWE heads right. Oh, there's too many stables. It's hard to understand what's going on.
Listen, I mean,
Yeah. This is just a brawl. Post-match brawl.
oh, I didn't realize there was a match coming.
This is why booking in reverse is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 8-minute one-on-one.
Okay.
Sorry. Anthony Bowens versus Brian Cage. Wild brawl.
All right. Don't know how that's gonna go.
Neither do I.
Do you want to
Anthony
like check
going
these
to
guys
win?
can even brawl? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. Who's winning?
Bowens.
All right.
Bowens wins. DQ win.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not necessary. The DQ wins enough.
All right.
We understand that it's a DQ via guitar smash.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we understand that it's a Dairy Queen Butterfinger Blizzard.
Oreo's the only Blizzard in my except no other fucking.
I don't think I have had a Dairy Queen Blizzard in like 10 years.
There was a Dairy Queen 2 houses away from me growing up.
Oh.
So I had Dairy Queen quite a bit.
Yeah, that checks out.
Alright.
Also, Daniel's correct. I love stables. All the great stables I've booked, like the Diamond Dogs and Kojima Goon, all the greats. The Blackpool Combat Club, but with Takeshita in it, all the greats.
Angle.
Angle.
4 minutes. Backstage angle.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have it be Sammy and Jay White talking. The others are there, so Guns and Juice. Juice Guns.
What are they talking about?
Damn, that CM Punk, he's just so untrustworthy. No one trusts CM Punk. Everything seems to be falling apart around him.
Okay.
That'll make sense when an angle happens earlier in the show, I promise. Oh, this is gonna be real interesting out of order. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Angle. Not a match, not a 2-minute match. Miro tries to break Pentagon Jr.'s arm.
Okay.
Yeah, that escalated quickly, I'm aware.
To break Penta's arm. Just verbatim what you said.
Yeah, he's gonna get run off. So hold on. So he is gonna get run off by Pac.
Pick. Waits me pack. What do you want to rate him on? Overness?
Overness. It's a 2-minute thing.
Alright.
That just means like Miro just immediately runs out. Like
Yeah, he scared him away like how I scare away like animals when they wander into my backyard and go like, hey, you get out of here! Hey! Go!
Miro just immediately responds to that.
Woo! Hey, he drops Peta and runs away, spooked.
So there's now going to be a 16-minute. Looking at my times to make sure. Yeah, 16 minutes. Bring me right up.
I hope to God this is a match.
MJF no. Miro versus Penta storytelling match.
Okay. And that story is I want to break Penta's arm.
That story is that Miro is fucking frustrated.
I see.
because he signed on with Swerve and shit hasn't been happening.
Does that mean Penta is winning this match?
No, Miro is going to pick up the win
Okay.
via, or not via DQ, via interference when Penta is attacked by Wheeler Yuta.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah. And that's why Miro's like, I can't even fucking win on my own. Guess I'll break his arm.
Penta's just like, but what if you didn't?
Oh, the irony. Yeah, 3 minutes backstage, Swerve hyping up Miro before the match. This is also kind of like a Swerve did it. I think last week I had a promo. I don't remember which one it was, whether it's the week or the week before that, where Swerve was like, "Relax, I got it. Everything's fine." If you could have Hobbs there as well,
Sure.
so people remember he's in this stable.
So people don't keep thinking that Brian Cage is in this stable when it's actually Powerhouse Hobbs. I got you.
Yes, thank you. 10 minutes. 10-minute match. We are going to do tag match. Christian Cage and Luchasaurus versus FTR.
Okay.
We need road agent notes. I need a match aim on this one, so if you could go in.
Tactical Masterclass.
I was thinking of doing this as like the Mayhem and or Car Crash match. I don't remember which one's which.
I always forget the difference between those as well.
Okay, Mayhem is the walk and brawl, and then Car Crash is like a bunch of like spots.
Yeah,
and...
stunt show. You don't want a stunt show. You want mayhem, I think, with these guys.
Exactly. I want a Triple H main event.
Okay. Who's winning?
Christian Cage. Actually, sorry, Luchasaurus always wins. Christian takes credit. That's how that works.
Okay, just clean.
No, tainted.
Love a good taint.
Yes. And it's gonna just be like Christian punching both of them in the balls or something, and then Luchasaurus hitting his kick and winning. But we don't have to go into all that.
Listen, they'll come up with the finish. That's not our job. You know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we pay Dustin Rhodes for.
It sure is.
Yep.
So it ain't to wrestle.
I've booked him once or twice.
Okay.
Okay.
We are going to do 8 minutes promo. 35 to go. Yeah, this is a 6-minute promo now.
Okay.
CM Punk and Ricky Starks. So I'm gonna give you a bit of a spoiler so this makes more sense. CM Punk is about to cost Ricky Starks a match.
Oh my.
And then Ricky's gonna get on the mic and be like, what the hell was that shit? Like, you're supposed to be proving to me that, you know, you're cool to trust, and you go and pull this shit. I don't think I want anything to do with you, CM Punk. And Punk is very
And then Punk is like, come on.
Punk is like, man, how was I supposed to know he'd duck? No one ever ducks when you throw a punch trying to interfere. Yeah, Punk just makes lame excuses. Not his fault.
He's tired. He's hurt. He works with fucking children. Wasn't his fault.
It's not my fault you can't win a fucking match on your own. Yeah, it's Ricky Starks versus Jay White. Jay wins, botched interference. 3 interferences on this show. Cooking.
Oh, we cooking.
You can tell it's the show after a big show.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How long?
10. Nothing special.
Is that his excuse to say Jay Lee? I mean, yeah, probably. He's probably like, no, it's not my fault we got divorced. It couldn't be me.
We have a 2-minute earlier today promo.
I think the biggest difference between how I book and how you book is you book so many like 2 and 3 minute little things, and I just can't be bothered to do that when I'm booking. I'm just like, that takes too much time.
The way I book right now is I book in like the big matches kind of where I want them and then fill in
Mm-hmm.
between. So you get things like this. Earlier today, Wardlow interviewed by Renee and jumped by Lance Archer.
Oh, do you want them on fighting then?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And yeah. It's like him getting not off a bus, but
This is like a classic AEW segment. This was every promo they did for the first like 6 months. It would just be someone being like, wow, Wardlow, what do you have to say about this? And before he would have even get a word out of his mouth, he would get jumped by somebody. They used to do that so much.
I'm glad you understand.
Yeah.
We are going to do 6 minutes. No, we're gonna do 2 3-minute promos.
Okay.
So this is going to be in brawl between Saraya
Oh boy.
and Ruby Soho,
Uh-huh.
and they are getting the shit kendo sticked out of them by Hikaru Shida and Rina Yamashita.
Okay.
We are going to put on fighting, please.
Yeah. Oh, what's their fucking group name?
Yes. Hey, yeah.
Outcasts.
And
Don't know why I spelled Kane like Cain Velasquez, but whatever.
should have spelled it like Kane, Undertaker's brother.
Like Kane, like Blue Kane.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Sorry. I'm so sorry. We're then going to do a 3-minute promo where Saraya just cuts a promo on Tony winning and proof that all of these AEW originals are shit and bad and should feel bad.
Okay. Should probably rate them.
Yeah, entertainment.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and script them for you. Actually, is Ruby even saying anything?
No.
Okay. Ruby.
She's just there for Rena to hit with a cane.
Yep. And then you got your match that we moved to the opener, right?
Britt and Tony Storm, 10 minutes. And Tony's obviously going.
Yep.
And poor form Brit can go wait until she's not in poor form anymore. And then come
Yeah,
back.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but please fix it. Okay. Is there anything else?
No. We're good.
All right.
I'm down on this show. I think it's gonna be a 72 or a 73.
Yeah, I got a 73. I think my show is the better show, so I'm going to say this is going to get a 72, but I'm sure you'll still find a way to beat me.
I do have a Punk promo.
Yep. All right. Yeah, 52 on this. So with that, I mean, listen, if I actually really genuinely cared about winning these things, I would have just let you book this as the main event.
Would you? I feel like you have too much of a sense of honor.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I really cared, I would have been like, haha, this idiot, he fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, if this was, like, a thing that mattered. But no, I was... Listen, I don't want to win that way.
Not this way. Not this way. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Not this... People liked the Soraya promo better than the match. That's not ideal.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. They really didn't like them getting hit with canes, which I think is wrong. I think people would like that.
I think that fucking the roof would come off.
Yeah.
Okay.
51 for these guys fighting, and then Renee being like, "Oh my God, they're fighting!"
We are treading water.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, cold start. We'll say cold start.
Yeah, get it together.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
You got Ricky Starks and Jay White having a nice little match, you know?
Yeah, it was a good match. Not the best.
Two flavors of the month getting together to make one nice flavor.
One cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate and peanut butter coming together. Yeah, the crowd loved it.
Ooh, there's tension. There's tension between two good guys swirling.
Yeah.
What could possibly happen?
Who knows? This was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh no, Christian Cage and Luchasaurus don't work as a team.
Well,
Oh.
now it was really better than I thought it would have been.
Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna need to rethink some things. All right.
All right, here's what we do: we poach Edge from the WWE, and then we put him in the dinosaur outfit,
God damn.
and we just never explain it.
I was about to say only if we put him in the dinosaur outfit.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
63 on these guys talking.
Yep.
65 on the match.
Yes.
Penta getting a 58 seems low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really. And Miro getting a 61 is also a little low. He's over at least.
Yeah, but you know, this is a work rate company, brother.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. The crowds just
Right.
don't. Yeah, they don't really love these getting run
You know
off
what?
promos.
You know what I'm gonna blame it on?
What?
This is fucking Omaha's fault.
It is Omaha's fault. It's true.
We ain't running this shit town ever again.
58 for these guys being like, "Oh, CM Punk sucks."
Yeah.
See, Tammy's like, "Yeah."
Not even CM Punk's friends like CM Punk.
No.
And that's shooting. Get it? 'Cause we're Bullet Club.
Which one of these two makes the AJ Lee joke? It's Sammy, right?
I think we're being subtle at the moment. Just like, oh, everything in his life.
You
is
think
falling apart.
Sammy Guevara's gonna be subtle?
I'm sorry, who?
Sammy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Who?
Sammy Guevara.
No, he probably wouldn't be subtle.
No.
You're right.
Yeah. Although maybe someone in the back would be smart enough to be like, "Hey man, you shouldn't bring like relationship stuff up. People are just gonna roast. Remember Pam? You should shut up."
I think TK sat everyone down in a room before any promo happened. It was like, all right, because apparently this is a fucking problem. Let's go over the no-goes for tonight.
Yeah. Don't say AJ. Don't say Lee. I don't even care if you're talking about. Don't talk about fucking AJ Styles. Nothing. It's all nothing.
Don't talk about Keith Lee either.
Yeah. Lee Moriarty, he's dead to us. Don't bring him up.
This is why all the Lees are on the other show.
That's right. This was fine. I got a 58.
Yeah.
The Wild Brawl did not seem to help or hurt it.
No, and honestly, I thought this would be the worst match on the show, so
Mhm.
we are not in a good place this show.
Hmm. Oh, these guys are all just brawling. The crowd does not like when we just do brawls.
Well, they'll get over it.
Yeah.
They will like what we tell them to like.
Enjoy your slop. Yeah, 83 on this.
Good.
Andrade improvised well throughout. Okay. I would not have guessed that for him.
He's a good promo.
I mean, listen. You send him out there in Arena Mexico and tell him to improvise a 10-minute promo. I think he'll do it. But, you know, second language, out there getting eaten up by MJF, I don't know. Trying not to laugh when MJF is screaming about being a little piss boy.
Maybe he improvised by, like, laughing. Just being, like, piss boy. That
would be funny if MJF was screaming about, like, you don't know what it's like to be little piss boy, and then he's just laughing, and he's like, ha, little piss boy. Like, that would be funny.
Yeah, it'd just be him as the face being the bully from MJF's story.
Oh, that's right. We need to do this turn here, right?
Please do the turn.
Yeah.
Please do the turn. All right.
Complete success.
Good. I'm glad we got the piss boy turn and we didn't turn him at the last show.
78. I mean, that's good.
I mean, I'm really glad this was the main, but
yeah. My name was a 79. It's basically the same.
Yeah.
77.
What the fuck?
It's those CM Punk promos.
Yeah, man.
And MJF, fucking, you got saved by CM Punk being like, I don't know, it's not my fault you lost, and by MJF talking about being a piss boy. Those are your two saving graces.
Yeah. Saturday night is all right for fighting.
Saturday night's all right for pissing.
Saturday. Oh no, what have we done to poor MJ?
Listen, it was his idea. It was unscripted. He said it.
He did.
Isaiah Cassidy contract ending.
Yeah, we should bring him back. We just brought back Mark Queen. It'd be fucked to not bring him back.
Yep.
Hey,
Mark Briscoe won the New Japan World Television title. Okay.
Hey, there you go.
Suck it, Zack Sabre. I would have preferred if Zack had it. It's an easy way to book him.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened.
And then collision rating.
Sure.
Also, there's another WWE rejection. Bobby Lashley.
Are you okay, WWE?
Yeah.
Did something happen?
These are their guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have no desire to have Bobby Lashley.
I mean,
it's not even particularly good.
He's okay. I mean, his stats truly are not bad.
Yes.
Like, but he's not like amazing.
And I think he's gonna be declining. So
yes, I'm sure he's declining. He's 46 years old.
Yes.
But here's the thing. That's an easy thing for you to say because you have all the big boys.
You need you a Bobby Lashley?
I
just said I don't want him.
Listen, on my roster, I'm just saying. Oh, he wants way less money than Brock. He wants like $100,000 less than Brock. Listen, I'll sign him to a 1-year contract.
Another member of the Blackpool Combat Club.
Okay, but like actually, probably he could be. Whereas with Brock, I was like, but like genuinely, like what Bobby Lashley and Roderick Strong might just fill it in that match now.
Yeah, it's not our fault that WWE let go of like all their shooters.
Yeah.
While you needed people to be in that match, Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley coming. Don Callis is like, hold on, I'll make a couple of calls.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I should do exclusive.
God damn. Debuting Brock at Blood and Guts right after debuting Kota would be a hell of a flex.
All right, we've offered Bobby Lashley. Also, before I forget, let's bring in re-sign Isaiah Cassidy.
Please, please.
By the time Blood and Guts happens, it's gonna be 10 on 10. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking Tornado Cibernetico. It's gonna be 8 on 8. It's gonna be like a 90-minute match.
It's gonna be 3 Blood and Guts simultaneously, like
Blood and Guts Triple Cage.
like World War III was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to change about his contract here?
No.
Okay.
I am curious enough that I would like you to check on WWE and see if they're see if something happened. I guess. Is there a reason for this?
I mean, these guys are old. That's the only thing I can really think of. What would I be looking at? Like news or something?
I'm just looking at like the ownership or anything like that, but no, everything's the same.
Yeah, I think Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar are just in their mid-40s. I think that's all that is.
They only have 3 major stars, and they're letting one go.
But like that's really how they book the company, though, right? Like they have. I would argue they have one major star, and it's Roman Reigns.
Yes. This is accurate.
Is Logan Paul not a major star?
Probably not.
He should be, though, right?
In terms of wrestling, I don't think he draws as much as like.
He's pretty over 72. Just curious.
He's just a star.
Yeah, I mean he's way more famous than those guys.
Of course, but that's not what that measures, I guess. Also,
this is an NXT wrestler?
Don't believe you.
Man, that's what it says.
She's currently the women's champion?
Okay.
That might be an auto-generated.
No, that's... Oh, no! That's sad. Oh, man.
Also, I don't have an announcer now.
Oh, JR fucking died. Oh, I haven't had someone on my roster just fucking die in a while.
I mean, that's a hell of a way to say it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's not a real death. Sorry for not showing empathy or whatever.
I haven't had someone die on the roster in a while.
Yeah.
Good to change things up. Can we go get Kevin Kelly?
Is that who you want?
He's probably the best announcer available.
Who is it? Well, so without Jim Ross, who's? Oh, this is not how we did this. We did it by
Collision.
Oh yeah, it's literally only Nigel. Okay.
Yeah. Like we need someone.
We need someone.
Oh no! Now it's the Jim Ross Memorial Show that I have to book.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should both do that, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Claiming like full ownership.
All right, so here I'm gonna help you out a little bit here before we just blindly signed him. Let's look for what would we want?
Yeah.
Broadcaster.
Yes. No, announcer specifically.
Announcer. Okay. We want to hire somebody.
Can work in the U.S., please.
Yes, thank you. Can work in the USA. And their announcing skill would be, I don't know, what, 60 minimum?
Yes, let's do that. And we can work it down from there if we need to.
Yeah, Verk, this guy was like the Raw announcer for like a week. And then they were like, this guy sucks, and they fired him. And he does suck, so. Chael Sonnen's out here. Dave Prazak. How's Dave Prazak?
I know a company that hired Dave Prazak, and they didn't live, so...
Yeah, but, like, you're the CM Punk brand?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
How is Kevin Kelly? I mean, we should check. Yeah, he's pretty good, 71-79.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny Leonard, how's Lenny? He's probably not going to be better than Kevin Kelly. No, although it's close. There's Mauro Ranallo.
How is he?
He's really good.
I'll
Nick,
get
would
off.
you like to sign Mauro Ronaldo?
Will you keep doing this every time?
I won't do it every time, but I will be doing it quite often.
Yeah, bring in Monroe.
Okay.
Give this man a contract. And then, I think I want to do some drastic things here.
Okay. I'm listening.
Can you try and bring in, even if it's for like a short-term contract, Stone Cold Steve Austin for a memorial show?
Okay,
not
all right,
for,
okay.
like, an actual thing.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to do what, like a 1 month contract or appearance? You want to do them per appearance?
Do 1 month. Let's see how it goes.
All right, 1 month.
He could come back again.
Yeah. Just this is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
He's listening.
Okay. I'm not bringing in Jerry Lawler. You can't fucking make me.
No, me neither.
So, only other one that I could think of. Yeah, I think that's good. I think like the big one is Austin or a Jim Ross memorial show.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot to bring in Dwayne to be like, sorry.
Yeah, I mean he's not really associated with JR
No.
in the same way either.
Oh, I have to book a Jake Hager match, don't I?
He's from Oklahoma.
And like Jim Ross like signed him. It was the guy that was like,
Yeah.
oh, Jake Hager, we gotta push this guy. He's all American. All right.
I'm not changing the FTR title match. That's still happening. I think I'm gonna book this one on the fly. Where is Doc? No, fuck Doc.
The real question is where's Dr. Well? I'll give you got two choices. You can pick wherever you think he is.
Also, bringing in a guy named Dr. Death for a memorial show seems...
He's dead.
I'm aware.
Okay, just making sure. I know you're Mr. I started watching wrestling in 2006. I wasn't sure.
Hey, he's been gone for a while.
He's been gone for a while. Still running those Mexican house shows.
Good.
Sarah Del Rey's going to the main roster. I assume to be like a main roster road agent.
She's replacing Brock.
That is a 1-for-1 trade-off for sure.
For JR, I'm gonna leave Hikaru Shida off the show. That way, doesn't have to try and say her name.
You should book Nyla Rose so someone could call her a big sturdy woman one more time.
That's a big one.
Oh man, all the young stars getting called up here. All right, who's here? Brock Lesnar is here.
I think you have your thumbnail.
Yep.
Brock Lesnar's face on the All Elite Wrestling frame. That's fucking wild.
That is cursed. Yeah. So are we putting him on a brand or what?
No.
No. All right.
He won't be here tonight. Just
no,
so
I know.
He has to finish out his contract.
It would be weird to debut him on the Jim Ross Memorial Show.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I'd have to debut him and be like, and then he beat MJF and everything was good again.
All right, I'm not running Daly's place again. Backstage assistants Preston Vance. Spot on impression of some of his colleagues. Preston, please tell me you didn't do the Jim Ross impression. Preston, please.
Preston.
Preston. Well, it said it lives in everyone's spirits, though, so it couldn't have been that. I feel like everyone would have been like, bro. Bruh.
He just went through the entire day as Jerry Lawler.
Puerto Rico, yeah. Oh, we should probably run in Oklahoma about Boom Boom.
I will be running for sure.
We can both run Oklahoma, Boom Boom.
I wasn't saying no. Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Let's see, Colorado, Texas. These are all going to be Texas, aren't they? Texas. Tennessee? Tennessee is the same. Why is that here?
Is Tennessee here?
I don't know.
It's not.
Texas, New Mexico,
Okay.
Kansas, Oklahoma. Oh, capacity 1,500. Ugh. Yeah, we're probably just gonna run Texas and be like, it's Oklahoma at Jace. Ector County Coliseum. 51. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
All right, we are just gonna start.
Can you go back to that for a second?
Back to the venue. Okay.
Can you? What would be right click on search?
I think it's just left click.
Reset.
Do you want to look at just everything?
What did we have it set at? 79.
I don't. You could have asked me before I hit reset. That would have helped.
Damn. I could have also looked.
Yeah.
Before you reset. Yeah, just search. Oh, that's why we did that. Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
There's quite a bit.
Yeah, the problem with this area is that there's a lot of things in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot going on.
Yeah, like Texas is a lot bigger than Oklahoma, you know?
Oklahoma Memorial Stadium.
I mean, there's like the big basketball arena in Oklahoma, but we would like third fill it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
What about the one above it? Why is that so large? Oh,
It's,
that's the
Oklahoma.
cowboy emoji. Boom, boom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's they play the foosball there. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it in Texas and be like, y'all already know.
Okay, Best Smiley.
Yes, Nick.
I might want to run the Sooners for JR's memorial.
Could do a generic venue and pretend it's Oklahoma. I mean, we could do that. I'm fine with running where we're fine when we are.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big deal.
Yeah. I'm gonna send. Can I use Tony Khan? I assume I can. Yeah. Might be a mistake, but I'm gonna send Tony Khan out there. God, what do I rate Tony Khan on? Microphone?
Microphone.
And yeah, he's basically gonna just go out there and be like, you know, folks, we lost a great one. Jim Ross, he was instrumental to the day one success of AEW, all-time legend, and we're gonna do a 10 bell salute in honor of the great Jim Ross. So TK leads us through 10 bell salute for JR. It's like 3 minutes. And then, oh, you know what I need to do? Absent workers. Fuck, Will Ospreay's here.
You can't do blood and guts at the fucking memorial show.
Can't I?
This is how Jim would have wanted it.
I was just gonna say that. You mean to tell me Jim Ross wouldn't want a bloody cage match on his memorial show? Oh, fuck, man. You think I'm not gonna have the baby faces cut that exact goddamn promo?
Wow. Cornette is going to be apoplectic on Twitter tomorrow.
I hope he literally explodes.
I think we have the Kenny deaths off, but
Babyface team is gonna win BNG. There's the fucking end, whatever. For JR. Boom boom. Oh, Adam. Adam! Okay.
that's the one where you go to him and you're like, "Why? What do you want to say?
Yeah, for sure.
Why?" Adam?
Oh shit, you know what? Kyle Fletcher is not here. Who would have been the 5th guy in that match? Unless Roderick Strong takes the offer. Also, let me just like double super check while Ospreay's even here. No, he's here. We're doing this.
Roderick Strong, you fucking piece of shit, turning heel on Jim Ross's memorial show.
Also, we're gonna learn our lesson here. We're not gonna rate Roderick.
Okay. I think good.
So basically, Don Callis is gonna go to Roderick Strong and be like, "Hey, you know, there was a problem with the flights. Will's here, but Kyle Fletcher isn't here. We really need you, man. We really need you. It's a big main event. It's the blood and guts. Come on, man." And then Roderick's gonna be like, "You can count on me." That's gonna be it.
There's a lot of "you can count on me" going on your show, and to be honest, I don't know how much we can count on him.
Well, your show is more like "you can't count on me" because everyone's like, "Is CM Punk good?"
Well, no, it's "you can't count on CM Punk."
Yeah. Okay. Also doing a lot of turns on both our shows recently. Going to turn Wadwick Strong. Alright, and then let's just book this Blood and Guts match. Is that going to be in here? 5 versus 5 Caged Warfare. Oh, 5 for 5 Blood and Guts is literally here. Awesome.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
These matches are long as hell, but I'm kind of afraid if I give it 45 minutes, it's gonna bomb. Do you think that's
With this many people? You should be fine.
okay?
But let's wait for the chat to see.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna take me a long time to get these 5 guys in here, so we'll see what the chat says. I gave it 40 so far. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So we got Kenny, Nikk, Matt, Adam, and Coda taking on Brian, Claudio, Will, Roderick, and who am I forgetting? Oh, fucking Takeshita. He will not compete in this because he has moral issues with it. He will only take part in matches with a content rich of average or lower.
Who? Who the fuck is this man?
Bryan Danielson.
That can't be right.
That's what I said.
That's not. He's definitely not. He's done hardcore matches.
I mean, we could just literally make it a War Games.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know
make
if those are any higher or lower.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. I assume a modern one will be pretty low risk.
Yeah, I would.
So we'll find out.
I think the modern one just has pinfall as well as submissions on it.
You click on full match details, it'll let you see the content rating. Okay. What's the full match details over here? Content risk high. Oh, they're probably all high then. Yeah, high. About lethal lockdown.
That's got to be high.
It's got to be high.
I would just do blood and guts and then make baby blood and guts with a medium and a medium. Why would it be high? It's not. Like, it's a bloodier match, but it's not a fucking death match.
I have another idea.
Oh no.
Bryan Danielson. Talk to worker. Oh, would this be booking?
Well, this is just asking if he has the issue, but yeah, go ahead. It's the third from the bottom.
I would not be willing to do matches with content risk of high or very high. Neither would I be willing to do deathmatch style bouts. Okay. Also, we're doing all this for Bryan, and like other people might also say this.
Well, that's why you would just lower it. Then the other people won't say it.
I'm just curious. I'm not going to do this. I'm just curious. Yeah, that one's low. Okay, so what we're going to do... How do you fucking make matches again? Add new match, right? Alright. Add new match. By copying. So we're going to go 5... Mini version. Contact risk. Average, he said, was the lowest he would do, right?
Yeah, just do average.
Then I would say injury risk average, too.
Yeah.
And then, do we do save or clone match?
Save.
Okay. Alright, we're doing 5v5 Blood and Guts weenie version. What really sucks is if I've had to put these 5 guys in multiple times now. Alright, we'll take weenie version out of the name. But he did do it, so it's further than we've made it. Alright, Kenny Omega is going to defeat... Oh, do we want to put Roderick in as the 5th guy and then have him get pinned? That would suck. I want him to pin Will Ospreay. Suck it, New Japan.
You were just full on spite right now.
Yeah, they made it very difficult to book that show, Nick.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Road agent can't be a competitor. Get the hell out of here, Bryan Danielson.
He's the road agent for the match.
Oh, Dustin Rhodes is the road agent for the Blood and Guts match. Come on. Okay, great. And then, if you remember, this was the thing I said like a couple weeks ago. But Kenny said that he would get 5 minutes with Don Callis if they won the match. So I'm going to rate Kenny on entertainment.
This is so good.
Don is going to sell.
I would do acting for Don.
Okay. That's probably for the best. And he's going to get beat up. Oh. But before Kenny can completely finish Don Callis, like he's gonna pick Don up for like a one-winged angel, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, he's gonna one-winged angel Don Callis. We'll never see Don Callis again." But before he can do that, Roderick Strong is gonna sick kick Kenny Omega and save Don.
It's going above and beyond just joining the match.
I know. That's what's gonna be so surprising about it. Okay. I need to book 3 AIM matches because I'm too afraid to put an AIM on the 5-on-5 Blood and Guts match.
Okay.
I mean, it could probably be storytelling, but I'm still afraid to do that.
I'm with you. I got it.
Yeah. So what else are we gonna do here? Oh, Howard Jericho. He's not that good of a brawler. He's okay at it. I thought maybe him and Malachi could have a wild brawl. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Jake Hager and Chris Jericho taking on Malachi and Brody in a tag match. This will be the wild brawl. Big Jake Hager is gonna get the win.
Wow. In his home state of Texas.
Emotional Jake Hager. Thanks, Jim Ross. Also, Chris Jericho is there to help him. Could book the New Japan TV title. You have the champion. I mean, we could always book that belt. It's an alliance belt. I'm actually less inclined to book it now that Mark's the champion because Mark's always here. Like when it was Zach, it was like, "Ooh, we could book Zach. That's fun." I need to steal the show match. Probably do storytelling with the Whammon. Let's do something with like OC. Who would Jack Perry team with now that he's a heel?
I mean, the answer is Christian Cage, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, he's on my brand, being not compatible with Luchasaurus.
I have a funny answer.
Listening. Wow, they got rid of Big Bill already.
Listen, I don't want to put them in. This is going to be a steal the show match. I'm not putting Big Bill and Preston in this.
Okay.
Steal the show. I am going to give Jack Perry the win. You know, let's give Jose the assistant some you know, give him some love. He could interfere against Chuck Taylor, who will then lose. And then right after that match, we'll do an angle. With Trent and Orange Cassidy and Chuck and Big Bill and Jake Roberts. And he's gonna come back. You know, they're gonna walk back through the curtain, and Jake and Big Bill are gonna stand there. And he's gonna be like, "Hey, why weren't you guys teaming with Big Bill?" And then he's gonna be like, I mean, we were just helping Orange out. Like he was doing his thing." He's like, "Listen, I like that you guys help your friends, but that's not how we're gonna win the trios titles. You and Big Bill, you guys have to become a cohesive unit. He should have been out there." And they're gonna be like, "You're right, Jake. We're sorry. He would have stopped Jose the Insister from interfering. He should have at least been out there." He's gonna be like, "All right, I'm glad you guys are listening." And then he's gonna leave, and then Orange Cassidy's gonna go, "Who was that?"
Oh, good God, that's so good. That's so fucking good. I'm sorry, that got me.
Yeah. Classic Orange Cassidy shit. I'll give them like 3 minutes. I'm gonna rate everyone but Big Bill.
So be it.
Then I need a storytelling match with the ladies. But I basically blew off the Rosa match, so I don't really know what story we're gonna tell here. I guess we'll do Chris teaming with Yuka, and they could take on some real baddies.
No, those are in my brain.
Sorry. They're going to take on the very evil team of Athena and Diamante, who are evil because they're from Ring of Honor. And then Yuka's going to get the win, and we're going to tell the classic story. Maybe you've heard of this story, Nick. Simmering babyface tension between Yuka and Chris Stat.
I would never book a babyface as a babyface. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's so unlike you. Okay, I definitely need to book some kind of promo. Who have I, not used? That's important. Sting, as always. Darby Allin. Paul White. Actually, I have a great idea for that, actually. Sting out there. Paul White. Darby. He's there with his dad. Are there any other old timers I have around here that I haven't booked?
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry. I feel like you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, everyone is nice about JR.
Old timers share memories of good old JR.
Sting being like, yeah, I remember when I never worked with them until I came here.
No, they would have worked way back in
early dubs.
Yeah. But yeah, this probably isn't even these guys all in the same room. It's probably a bunch of sit down interviews spliced together.
Also spliced in is Darby.
Darby's sitting with Sting. You know what I mean?
I like to imagine he's on his own. Yeah, I remember back in '97 when I was working with him.
Yeah, I remember back in 2019 when we both got hired here. I don't think he liked me.
I still don't think he liked me.
Yeah.
I mean that, or he could just tell us about Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne's not here. He's on excursion to an indie. Alright, I'm gonna move this down. Roderick accepting the offer right before the match. Yeah, that's fine. Just Doc Collison with the match is literally about to start. Roderick, please,
Please.
He's like, all right.
That's real good.
Yeah. All right, we are not going to be penalized, so I think I'm good here. I'll wait till Rampage if I want to book any dark matches. I have no idea what this show's going to get because it's all hangs on the blood and guts match.
Yeah.
And that could get anywhere from like a 60 to an 80. I have no idea.
I'm not even gonna hazard a guess.
Yeah. Okay. There's a reason we don't have Tony Khan talk, but listen, this was a public service. Yeah. 54 on this. I'll take that. Diamante really kind of dragged this match down, but that's okay. She was there to get pinned, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got pinned. I did not set that, but the game knew. These guys talking. Got a 64.
Again, public service.
Public service. 66. I'll take that for this match. That's like definitely the best we've gotten from a best friends match. Turns out replacing Big Bill with Orange Cassidy helps the match a lot.
It sure does.
Yeah. Weird.
You go from a 40 to a 60 in ring performance. That's definitely good.
And Orange Cassidy was off his game, so.
Yeah, because kept thinking they had to be Big Bill.
Mm. Roosh got a 71, so Roosh tried. We didn't get T-shirt Roosh.
Well, yeah, because Big Bill was in it. He was like, oh, shit. I have to do things.
Oh, did I forget to script these guys? Shit. Well, everyone but Trent did okay. Yeah.
Chuck is really good at improvising.
Yeah. Orange Cassidy improvising the famous "Who's that" line. Which would actually make it funnier because then, like, he would probably get everyone to crack if he actually.
Yeah, if it wasn't a planned bit and he said that.
And he just went, "Who's that?" These guys they're gonna win it for good old JR. Boom boom. JR would want this bloody. Well, I guess it's not even a bloody match now, is it?
It is. Average is still bloody.
Okay. Well, in AEW, yeah. Jake Hager. He was off his game. He was really torn up and emotional. You gotta. That's all right.
60 is still pretty good.
Yeah, 60's fine.
A red right and blue thunder bomb.
Then he put over Jim Ross. Oh, did he just turn baby? Well, what are you gonna do? Okay, we could wait for the turn to be after. That's like my closing segment. Do you think that would matter?
Yeah, probably for the best, so it doesn't hurt them.
So at least there were 2 segments where I teased it. All right.
Also,
make or break on this match. Yes, I'm sure. Well, I didn't set the turn for that segment, although it's fine. We can turn them later.
Yeah.
73. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can work with a 73.
For 40 minutes, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, there was 10 guys out there. There was 10 great wrestlers out there. So, I think in reality, they could probably do better than a 73. But listen, I get it. It probably dragged a little bit. People were like, why is Roderick working heel? Oh, there's so many dirt sheet notes. All right, forget it.
Yeah, I mean.
Kenny got a new high spot. Kenny Omega's new high spot, jumping off the Blood and Guts cage.
Oh, God, I can't believe he did a one-winged angel to Don Callis off the top of the Blood and Guts cage.
Well, he was going to, and then Roderick Strong saved Don Callis' life.
Oh, he did it to Will. That's right, because Will took the fall.
Yeah, Will took the fall. Here's the corpse of Will Ospreay, New Japan. Have fun.
Yeah, you're going to hit me with a Tiger Driver? Here, I'll do a fucking Tiger Driver off this cage, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. 68. Yeah. I mean, this was basically a one-match card, and the one match did not, kill it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It happens. Oh God, Rampage. Nick, do you have anything for Rampage?
Do I have anything for Rampage? No.
All right.
But I don't think I'm actually booking Bullet Club Gold at all on the show, so I should have them do something.
Okay. I mean, I can start with my stuff if you want to take a minute to.
Please,
Okay.
by all means.
I mean, I didn't have anything planned either, but I could come up with some stuff. I haven't booked Bandito all stream, which is unlike me because I was just throwing him into everything for a while. I wonder if we have any local workers besides just women. ACH is here. Boy, this game doesn't really think that highly of ACH.
He's also not an active wrestler.
Ah, so he's not. Well, that's a shame. Nick.
It's all you.
No, I'm good.
You got Luther, you got...
Whole squad. Oh, there he is, your guy, Dick Justice. The man whose name I legitimately could not think of for the life of me last stream. Is Hyan good? Hyan's kind of good. Or Hyan. I don't know how to say her name.
See how it goes.
Yeah, she's not bad. I'll bring her in. Another person to lose to Marika Kobashi.
Yeah, there's no one here that's really...
Yeah. The boar. They got the boar. Yeah, I got nothing.
They sure do. Okay.
I was kind of hoping with being in the Southwest there would be like luchadors.
We're not in the Southwest.
Where are we?
The Mid-South.
Well, that's right. Well, we're in Texas, so I thought maybe there'd be luchadors, is what I'm saying.
Can you book a match for me?
One-on-one?
Oh my god, did I forget the fucking match already?
Nick, no.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Okay.
Benny.
Mm-hmm.
Nyla Rose. 10 minutes.
I mean, Nyla's got to win, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to do an open match, but Nyla
Okay.
does have to win. Oh, you know what? Keep Benny strong, too.
Okay. You sure you want to go that many notes on it?
Dude, it's a B show.
All right. I didn't put Mark Briscoe and his boys on Dynamite. I could put them here.
Their faces, right?
Yeah. Will Osprey's here if you want to book his corpse.
Oh, I have a stupid fucking idea.
Oh, let me hear it.
It's an angle, so finish your match
Okay,
first.
sure. I mean, I got nothing on this fucking match. Let's do I don't know, Bandito versus fucking Danny Garcia.
Jesus, that's the main event.
Yeah, is that a match I've done? No, it's not a match I've done. I think Danny might have to win this. 44. They're about the same. Although Danny is a trios champion.
And the PWG World Heavyweight
Yeah,
Champion?
I think that is accurate.
They still run?
Yeah, like 4 shows a year.
Hmm.
I will have him win with interference from I don't know, Matt Menard. Got here, Matt Hardy. All right, what's your angle?
So, dumb question for someone who hasn't watched Rampage in a very long time. Do they acknowledge that it's taped after?
No.
Or it is a Friday night, like we're here on Friday?
I mean, they don't really try to pretend it's live because like they'll start a show with like these guys are already in the ring, and like they don't they'll just cut entrances and stuff like that, but like yeah, they don't really act like it was right after Dynamite.
Okay. So, Will Ospreay backstage.
Uh-huh.
Doctor's office. He's dead. I mean, not actually, because you know, still memorializing JR. Kind of fucked to do that. But he's beaten up, so Lance Archer's gonna come in and powerbomb him through the medical table.
Oh, New Japan's never sending us anyone ever again.
Listen, Lance is also on their shows. We're
That's
helping
true.
them. Also, it's continuing the story of, I don't know, Lance Archer just attacking corpses. So I was gonna have him attack the corpse of Will Ospreay like after,
like in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah. But if they don't do it that way, that's fine.
Okay.
Less funny, but a better angle.
You know what? Maybe I will use this belt. Who did I have them lose that match to? It was Los, right? No. Oh no, it was Keith Lee's guys. Oh, he can't beat any of those three. Well, he could maybe beat Ortiz, but I don't want to do that. All right, Mark Briscoe will just have an unrelated TV title match.
Should be against like a Ring of Honor guy.
It sounds like to me what you're saying is this is a job for Matt Taven.
Oh my God, it is.
While it is, I think I'm actually going to book him against Christopher Daniels.
Okay.
Just a real old ROH guys match.
For the New Japan World Television title.
Correct.
On AEW TV.
Yes. I mean, you're telling me that wouldn't happen?
I'm just repeating the events as they are occurring. I think are we good with matches?
I mean, probably. We could book another one. If you'd like.
You want to give me a 4-minute match?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't sound too excited. You haven't heard what the match is yet.
I bet Matt Hardy's in it.
Matt Hardy is gonna do a 4-minute squash job for Cesar Bononi.
Jesus.
And then as an angle afterward, the Good Life's gonna celebrate.
All right, that's got second on the card written all over it.
That should have not on the card written all over it. But I am squeezing this Matt Hardy orange until it.
The thing is, though, the juice is already out of Matt Hardy, so we're just like, you know what I mean?
Really, we're just kicking a man while he's down.
we've got the orange in the juicer, and it's like at this point we're just grinding pulp up and adding that, like grinding up the peel and adding that to our orange juice. You know what I mean?
Hey man, grind is where all the nutrition is.
Yeah, the zest. That's where all the oils and stuff. Yeah, it's good for you. I'll just do entertainment on these guys.
Dear God, you remembered who was in this stable.
Yeah, of course I did. Why do you sound so surprised? I definitely didn't get to the fourth guy and then go.
This stable is already more memorable than Mogul Enterprises.
That's true.
Jeff Jarrett being with these goobers, I don't know why it makes me so happy, but it is such a good bad team. Oh, Don Callis is going to be nice.
Don Callis thanks Roderick for saving him. Roderick says he's glad to be on the team. Also, we're going to be total cowards and do this turn on Rampage. So it doesn't,
I like how he just kind of puts himself on the team.
Well, Don added him.
He was added a spot for a match, not,
Listen, when you get an opportunity, you go for it, okay?
Speaking of opportunities, I have an angle. Did you set the turn on that? I think you did.
I'm like 90% sure I set it.
Okay. Keep going, then.
Yeah, I did. Timmy.
It's gonna be an angle. This might be surprising to you. It's Taz.
Okay.
And he to his son. And basically he's doing the look, promise not to get 2 to 3 minutes, by the way. Nothing too long here. Promise not to get involved with your career, but I've seen the opponent that you chose for Collision, and it's a really bad idea. I don't think you should be doing that. And Hook's just gonna be like, whatever, I got this.
Is Hook wrestling Brock Lesnar? Okay.
I cannot confirm nor deny. I feel like, as a father, if your son is going to wrestle Brock Lesnar, you should do more than be like, maybe rethink this.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably be like, you're gonna fucking die. Also, when did we sign Brock Lesnar?
I'm looking at dark match. Alright. I'm gonna do Mirka Kobashi and her friend Riho taking on Hyun, and she is going to team with. I don't think I've booked Marina Shafir a single time, so I'm gonna do that. Although, if I put, Suri, this would be a much better match, huh? And Hyan could lose, so I'm gonna put Suri in it. Fuck it.
Suri's a heel?
What?
Suri is a heel?
Who cares?
Oh, dark match. Never mind.
Riho is going to pin Hyan. See how that goes. Alright. Would you like to book a dark match, Nick?
I think I could.
Alright. Rating on this, 69. Nice. That's my guess.
Ooh, I actually think this will hit that as well. 69 or 68.
All right, let's see. Dark match was solid. You know, mostly because it had Rio and Sari in it. But hey, you know, I'll take it. That's how you get these other people over. You team them with Riho.
For sure.
Mark and Daniels got a 54. I will take that for sure. Uh, 56 from Taz. Go to his son and be like, "Hey, you watch it."
Hey, you gonna get fucked up. You sure about this?
All right. Well, listen, audience. You don't have to be mad about Roderick turning because I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, no, it didn't. People are mad at me.
I think you killed all his momentum as well.
Yeah, well.
It's Roger Strong.
If only Bobby Lashley had gotten here like 2 weeks sooner, you know? Oof. Oof.
It's all right. Did what it needed to do.
Yeah, we're booking for a purpose here. That purpose to get the good life on screen.
Yep.
Stokely Hathaway also celebrating with the good life. Hey, this got a 57. And Vinny has 12 over this. I checked that before this match started. She has.
There's a reason I asked you to keep her strong and everything.
Yeah.
I am trying to build her up, but she's already like ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that was me the first time I booked a match with Yuka in it. I was like, oh, I should just it doesn't matter that she's not over. She's only not over because they don't do anything with her for whatever reason.
Hell yeah.
Lost got murdered.
I love this so much.
Just get his limp body getting choke slammed onto like the trainer's table.
Through it. Got
Yeah, sure.
Gimmick trainer's table.
Sorry, Nico. I mean, I do stream at the same time every week, so try to get that dinner a little earlier, I guess. But hey, the VOD will be on YouTube in about 2 hours after I'm done. Takes a long time.
Well, that's YouTube.
Again, yeah, that's YouTube, baby. 64 on this match. I'll take it.
I don't think we're gonna hit 69 though.
No, God, not even close.
Right. I thought this would be better.
59. Did I say 69? I meant 59.
You sure did.
That was.
There's no such thing as 59 nice.
Yeah, sure there is. I forgot that you booked a fucking Cesar Bononi and Matt Hardy squash match.
How dare you?
I mean, I was just thinking about the things I booked, and I was like, I booked like 2 good matches. This show's gonna be good.
I booked a good match.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in your defense, I also turned Roderick Strong heel on this B show, and everyone hated it, so I'm not fully innocent here.
So I got the Collision coming up here.
Yep.
Which is going to depend a lot on if Austin is here or not.
Yeah, for those of you just joining the stream, Jim Ross died. So we've been doing, like, tribute shows on Dynamite and Collision.
Also, we signed some people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Steve Austin's coming in for a one-off, but Morrow is replacing Jim Ross, and then Bobby Lashley is here, or gonna be here, and Brock Lesnar is here. Ospreay's gone, and he's complaining to New Japan, don't send me back there. Whatever you do.
Please, God, don't send me back. They didn't tell me about the Lance Archer segment until it happened.
We didn't tell him at all. That was a shoot. No, Jim Ross did not die in real life. No.
I hope.
I mean, that would be the worst timing possible if we were here like, haha, JR died, and then he really died.
Yes.
That would be fucking brutal.
I'm going to Twitter to check.
No, check threads. Check threads.
I don't have a Threads.
I don't have a Threads either.
I'm old. All right, he didn't die.
Listen,
The All-Star Game is the biggest thing trending.
listen, I don't want to be on Twitter, but I'm not leaving Twitter to go to a fucking meta website. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm not leaving. I already left Facebook for Twitter. I'm not leaving
Yeah.
Twitter for Facebook.
Bobby Lashley's here.
I'll be a son of a bitch. Oh,
So is Morrow.
he'll be a son of a bitch.
I really hope Steve Austin is here for your JR show.
Yeah, because I gave him 10 minutes, so.
Do we want to resign Sunny Kiss? I don't think I've booked Sunny Kiss.
All right. Yeah, let them hit the indies.
Yeah, I think that's probably it for
Hey,
Sunny.
I was just gonna start booking you. What the fuck? All right. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I
2
guess
months. You know, it's not the end of the world.
It's not. I mean, I guess you could lose a title shot in 2 months.
What was? Oh. So you don't want Bobby Lashley, right?
Yeah, that's yours.
Okay, great. I'm happy. Happy to have him.
Yep.
The spirit of 2003 ROH is alive on Dynamite.
Oh my god, I did not even realize.
Also,
Oh my-
while I'm here, I'm going to do you a favor before I forget. I'm going to go to Ethan Page
Get rid of Stoke.
and get rid of Stokely.
Stokely, stop following Ethan Page around. It's over.
I just like him. I just think he's neat.
I do too, but stop following. You're ruining the storylines. Sign the contract, Steve.
Steve.
Awesome. You get all the Kojima. Who was in it? Well, no, it wouldn't. Like Awesome is not possible yet.
We could team. I could team Bobby Lashley with Matt Sydal, and they could be the Diamond Dogs. Oh. Hey.
I'm doing the beer signal.
What?
Okay, good. I think good.
Jake Hager contract ending.
Man, you cannot let Jake Hager go.
Why?
Man, you gave him an emotional scene and everything.
Are you gonna make me resign Jake Hager just because Jim Ross died?
Hashtag real TK. Hold on, because if you're not using Jake, I might want Jake. Or not? Okay.
I mean, listen.
Oh right, you don't do it that way. I forgot.
What? Could I have just clicked it from there or something?
Yes.
Whatever.
So.
So here's the thing. He currently has my trios title.
Yep.
I mean, they will be losing this, and I mean they're gonna have to. I'm gonna get rid of him in a month. Jake's not horrible.
He's got fine star quality and he's 41.
Yeah, he's 41. Jericho's got this. It's him and then it's Danny, right? Yeah. Man, Jericho really stinks, huh?
Does he?
I mean, I know all of his like basics are really good and stuff, but like this part, not great.
No, I mean he's not like particularly good at any one type of wrestling.
No. But like he's not good at any of them either.
Usually there's a but after that, but this time
Yeah.
that's end of
Like
sentence.
usually that's like a great way to be like, oh yeah, he's very well rounded. He's got like, but then, like no, he's just not good at anything. He's just.
He's just good at the basics and that's it. And even that.
Yeah, I gotta get those trios titles off them. I really just like they really just kind of walked ass backwards into those tag titles because I was like, God, I gotta get them off House of Black, and now I'm like, God, I gotta get them off the JAS.
Sounds like the trios titles are a curse.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you really want Jake Hager, I'll resign him.
The only reason I am hesitant is I have way too many heels as it is, and we're bringing in a couple other guys now.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'd be okay with him leaving. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I gotta change these. I. That's the thing I need to like write down because otherwise I will forget and he will leave with my trios titles.
Back onto WWE with an AEW title.
Yeah.
If they signed Jake Hager after letting fucking Brock Lesnar
And Bobby Lashley, yeah.
and Bray Wyatt,
Very
by the
funny.
way.
Oh, did they let Bray Wyatt go? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
they're letting him go.
But how over is the boy?
Not
over at all.
very. Not yeah, like less over than like Kenny Omega.
See you.
And like very, very bad, which hey, not wrong.
He had that one good tag match with Roman. Remember the one good? Remember one?
Yeah, remember he got carried to like a good match by Bryan Danielson, the greatest wrestler of all time, and then people were like,
he had
"Oh,
that
he's
one
good."
match. And then yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, no. That was actually just like a once in a lifetime performance by Bryan Danielson. I don't know. I mean, listen, I thought you would want Bray Wyatt. I obviously do not want him.
I'm gonna want Bray Wyatt.
Why don't you like doing spooky shit?
I got Rosemary.
Okay.
Plus, I got House of Black. I just need to trade for him.
We want to run Oklahoma again, right? Boom, boom.
Boom.
Do you want to run it like actually in Oklahoma?
Just run a generic on this one.
All right.
I know you don't like that, but we'll just
Whatever.
pretend.
It's fine.
All right, I had a thing. What? Steve, you're here for a night. You can't just get Jeff Hardy to buy you beer like it's fucking 1997.
No, he came in and yelled at Jeff Hardy for being on his phone. Like, genuinely crazy that Steve Austin coming in on a one-off. Yelling at a veteran wrestler, Jeff Hardy, for being on his phone. Like, it'd be one thing if he saw fucking Wheeler Yuta or whatever and was like, hey, kid, show me some respect. But he's doing this to Jeff Hardy. That's crazy.
I for some reason, I buy it.
Okay.
Like, I believe I'd read that story.
Maybe he's just, like, busting his balls. Like, hey, you can't
Yeah,
even look
that's
up
what I
on
mean.
your phone to talk to old Stone Cold? You know?
Oh, boy. Okay. See? Jeff liked it.
Jeff liked it, yeah. All right, what are we doing?
A couple of old boys, you know, discussing the DUIs. Let's see. We're starting with the main event.
Yep.
Angle. Like 3 minutes. We're gonna do Adam Cole
Mm-hmm.
kicking John Moxley in the face.
Okay. We're going to do, like, fighting selling here.
Yeah.
All right, and what was the match that led to that?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You don't go back in.
Oh,
I need you to go to the office
okay.
and put Mara on my show, please.
Oh, yeah, we should have done that. That's a good point.
I saw Nigel there all alone
Yeah.
while you were doing that, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no, there was a thing that I was going to do. I was like, I can't remember. It must not have been that important. But luckily, you caught it.
Yeah, for you it wasn't that important.
It wasn't.
Oh, they have adequate experience together. That's right.
Huh. When did they...
NXT. They did NXT together.
Okay. Boy,
I
I've been checked out on NXT longer than I realize, I think.
Yeah, I watched some of those. So
Yeah.
I feel like I've been checked out for a while.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, listen, it's very possible that Nigel was there, but I just did not hear him get a goddamn word in edgewise when Morrow was yelling over top of him.
I would like to add that Morrow and Nigel are in commentary, and Adam Cole is back in the main event, baby.
NXT. Hey, let me make sure your guy's out there.
Thank you. Can you? No, actually, we're good. Main event match, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Tag team match.
Mm-hmm.
Tag team title match, in fact.
Whoa.
we are
That's
going to
John and Wheeler.
Penta and Phoenix.
Okay. How's Penta going to wrestle his tag title match with a broken arm?
Poorly, because he's going to lose.
Oh. Is John winning, I assume?
Yeah.
Penta losing, actually, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, Penta losing, actually.
Okay.
Finish the story.
Do you want to add a match aim?
Storytelling, please.
Okay.
How is he going to win with a broken arm?
What a story. What a story, Mark. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
I love that for people who don't know the room, you're just calling me a mark.
Everyone knows the room.
We are then going to do a... I have this down for 6 minutes. Yeah, 6-minute John Moxley promo.
Okay. I don't know why that sounds like an impossibility.
So he's going to cut a promo on the upcoming match and on Jim Ross. Not on Jim Ross, but memorializing Jim Ross. That came out wrong. Fuck.
Oh, Penta Phoenix when I'm done with you guys. That main event.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm not even going to finish that one. John talks about JR.
Yes.
Then cuts promo on Lucha Bros. Do you want Wheeler to just stand there?
I mean, I didn't have him, but yeah,
Yeah, alright.
he would be there. He wouldn't get his own entrance after the promo.
No, that'd be weird.
We are gonna memorialize Jim Ross in AEW in the best way that we know how.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna do a sit-down backstage interview with two people who are feuding.
Great.
Renee Paquette, microphone. CM Punk at Ricky starts.
Classic.
6 minutes backstage.
What are they talking about?
So CM Punk asked for this time to clear the air, and Ricky's like, well, since you made me be here, now I don't have a match this week, so thanks for that. I really appreciate it. Punk is gonna try and clear the air and be like, look, we're both on the same side here. We both don't like the Bullet Club. We both want them gone. And Ricky's gonna be like, there's no we. We're done. You had a chance. We're done.
Okay.
Then we're gonna, yeah, that's it. Oh, this is real weird out of order. Okay. Angle. 2 minute, 3 minute. Tony Storm attacks Rina Yamashita
Okay.
with a kendo stick.
Sure.
You know where this is going.
Oh, yeah, kendo stick on a pole, bro.
Now, Rina's coming out with light tubes next week.
Oh, fuck.
It's like, you want to bring kendo sticks? Fine. I'm up in the ante.
And then light tube on a pole, bro.
Deathmatch, Tony Storm, Rina Yamashita, let's go.
One light tube death match.
Match. Tag match.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes. We are doing Rina and Shida versus Saraya and Ruby Soto. We're going to give Shida a win here.
Okay. Anything else?
No aim. I didn't put an aim on the Lucha Brothers on the tag match, did I? Did I do storytelling on that one or no?
I think you did.
Okay.
Storytelling, yeah.
Okay. Then we have an MJF promo.
Of course.
He's gonna come out and he's just gonna kind of like sidestep the obviousness and be like, "Yeah, I've been told by corporate I'm not allowed to talk about certain things tonight, so I'm just gonna stick to this." The fact that Andrade was laughing at me while I was telling my horrible childhood trauma, and he's just a bully, and MJF, he beats up bullies. So I'm gonna beat up Andrade. I'm gonna beat him up.
Okay. Andrade coming out or just...
No, Andrade's.
Okay. See, now if this was WWE promo, Andrade would show up on like the big screen in like a bathroom or something and be like, "Piss boy, piss boy."
Yeah, we're not doing that. 5 minutes is fine. This is fine. I'm here. We're all okay. How are you? Match. 10-minute singles match. A wild brawl between Wardlow and Archer.
Okay, we just doing this.
Yeah, this wasn't ever going to be a long-term thing. Wardlow's winning, wild brawl.
This is war. Anything else?
Wild brawl on that one. Yep, we're good. Make sure title's on the line.
Oh. I forgot he still had that title.
Yes, so did AEW.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't. He lost it to the fucking dinosaur.
True and correct. Now we're gonna do another match. Boy, I had a lot of matches booked. That's alright.
Yeah, what do you think this is? Dynamite?
10 minutes. Tag match. Steal the show. We're gonna do the Acclaimed versus the Good Life of Ethan Page and Brian Cage. Page in a cage.
Okay. I'm interested to see how this goes as a steal the show match.
Me too, but I mean,
Alright. Who will be victorious?
Bowens.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's just leave it at that.
Alright.
This was originally going to be the storytelling, but let's just have them go out and do a good match. We're gonna do 3 minutes of Christian, not fully breaking character, but just kind of discussing Jim.
Okay.
You go to 32 minutes, so we got 2 more matches coming up. The one-on-one match. Ten minutes, Hobbs versus Jeff Hardy.
What a match.
Hobbs goes over.
Anything else?
Nope. There's one thing JR would have loved to see. It's a big man beating up a flippy man. Before that, an angle. Swerve and Miro hyping up Hobbs a bit. 2-3 minutes. Miro's a little bit passive aggressive here. He's like, man, it would be great if all of us could get booked, but you go out there and get it done. Please do not make that 5 minutes.
Oh.
That sounds like torture. And then we're going to start. Actually, we're starting off hot with Austin. So this match is technically the starting match. We're doing the FTR title match. So 3 title matches tonight on the JR show. FTR is a singles belt.
Oh, well, that's the FTW.
Oh my god, I said the FTR.
You did say the FTR, so you can understand why I selected a tag match.
No, you 100% did the right.
Now, granted, they are not your tag team champions, so I was a little confused.
Hey, who knows? Maybe FTR is just bringing out a new belt.
Yeah. We bought these old Mid-South belts off eBay.
Hook.
Mm-hmm.
Samoa Joe.
Oh. Who's winning?
Joe.
Oh.
Open match. But Hook bit off more than he could chew. This time.
Oh, is Joe feuding Taz again?
Joe's not feuding Taz. Taz just came out and was like, hey.
Okay, but wasn't Joe feuding Taz what led to him getting kidnapped by ninjas? And that's when he came back as the Nation of Violence. That's what happened, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
He was kidnapped before Taz joined Aces and Eights.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Taz, that was like the gimmick, is he got kidnapped and he came back from the Nation of Violence, and it was like Taz kidnapped him to make him more violent or whatever.
That's not where we're going.
Okay.
It was just that Taz had connections to Joe.
Okay, but like, follow-up question, why isn't that where we're going?
I don't want to put a penis on Samoa Joe's forehead.
Why not?
Forehead, for that matter. Oh my god, Nation of Violence. Look.
Joe got kidnapped by ninjas, and then it was the Nation of Violence. Thank you, Find Roman. Thank you.
I did not say you were wrong on that. I said that's not where we're
I just wanted it to be clear that I remember way too much TNA lore in my head.
You think I don't fucking remember how Joe got kidnapped by ninjas?
all this other info I could have about, like, taxes or shit. Instead, it's Samoa Joe got kidnapped, and then penis on his face, Nation of Violence. Of course, we all know this.
Yes. Brother, is it hot in here? Is it freaking hot in here? Or is it just me? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
10-minute Steve Austin start the show. Jim Ross is great. I'm going to talk to y'all about Jim Ross.
We are not going to script Steve Austin.
Fuck no.
All right.
Steve, there's a live mic. Go talk about Jim. Go do a 10-minute podcast in the ring.
All right. Anything else?
Can you just check for medical how far away I am from having Hater back?
Sure. Two days.
Okay. I would like an angle then.
Okay.
Where I'm gonna put it. Sorry. This is unplanned.
Oh, an unplanned angle on your show. I would never.
I try and help you out here with this. Britt Baker is dejected, but cheered up by a returning Jamie Hayter, if she could be on screen. Nobody likes a sad dentist.
No. I'll tell you where I think you should put this. I think you should put this between these two matches.
Oh yeah, no, that's really good.
Yeah. Oh, that's one too high, but whatever, we can fix that.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
All right, good.
I hope so.
All right.
I'm hoping for like a 70.
Oh, you're gonna crush me this week. You're gonna get like a 78.
You think so? Oh yeah, I have Austin and Punk. And
Steve Austin will probably get 100.
He better.
Yeah.
Punk and MJF always do. All right, let's see.
70. I don't know about that.
Brother, I might need to talk about these ratings.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Mauro Ranallo debuted his staff member gimmick, and it's awful.
We did 10 minutes on that, right?
Yeah, it did 10 minutes.
Okay. Interesting. Telling me Stone Cold.
Ooh, 61 on this. That's really good.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
Yeah.
And hopefully the chase will help build Punk up as well. I don't think
62.
you can push that Austin kid. This might be a one and done for him.
Yeah, I was expecting Steve Austin to get 100, and then for us to like book him for the month he's here. But we might not. That might be a one and done for old Stone Cold.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Have a good one. You want to get in the ring and lose to Hook real quick or something?
Yeah.
No? All right, bye.
Yeah.
This,
yeah.
This was better than I thought it would be, actually.
Okay, well that's something.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't good, but it was better than I thought it would be. 66. Okay.
This was way better than I thought it would be. I thought this was gonna get like a 50 something.
Let's go.
Cause like all these guys got a 50 something, so I guess you got all these tag chemistry
All the tag
bonuses.
stuff,
Yeah.
and Billy Gunn being
Billy
a good-
Gunn. Yeah, lots of smoke and mirrors going on here, but that's fine, you know.
I mean, that's what this match would be.
Yeah.
Shit ton of smoke and mirrors.
People are happy to see Jamie.
Good.
I forgot to script them, but that worked out well for you.
I would have told you not to. These two
Okay.
don't need to be scripted.
Wardlow and Lance was solid.
Good.
It's a mean guy match here.
Just a couple of hosses for Jim.
Yeah, 91 here for Maxwell.
He benefited from having a hot new catchphrase, which is, I am not a piss boy.
Yeah, no, his hot new catchphrase was, "They told me I couldn't talk about Jim Ross."
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, 64 on this tag match. Damn.
Oh, I forgot Soraya's in poor form as well.
Yeah, it was a tag match. You know, Ruby did all the work. It's fine.
Ruby was worse than Soraya.
Because she did all the work. She was tired. Soraya just had to stand there.
Something's wrong, man.
Sonya hit her with a stick. The crowd was like, all right. 79 on this, sure.
Renee dragged it down.
Well, I didn't script anyone here because I figured Punk would yell at us. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, it makes sense that Renee couldn't go off script. She's a announcer. She's not used to, you know.
Yeah.
Most of her career has spent going like, I'm here with CM Punk. What are your thoughts at this time? So, you know, going off scripts a lot.
She went off script a bunch with Brian and those guys on that, what was it, Talking Smack show?
Yeah, but that's like doing bits. That's a different thing.
Okay. Mox Talk.
Yeah,
Tony,
Mox
no.
Talk. Cutting a promo on Jim Ross.
Shit.
Yeah, good main event, 75.
Yeah. And we can put this story to bed. This is all set.
Okay. Then Adam Cole kicked him.
Yes. No one likes our post-match.
No,
like,
they
quick
don't.
hitter.
77. Yeah, you crushed me this week.
I'm glad I could increase our popularity. One of the shows needs to.
My show increases the popularity except for the regions where it's already capped, alright?
Yeah, this is so. One of the big problems I'm running into with my show, by the way, is I have far too many heels.
Mm-hmm. Turns him against babyface.
I just did with Andrade. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are real heel centric, and I'm feuding two top faces on the roster.
Another email about someone that's a star being a star. Okay, thank you, Dean. CM Punk opinion. This could be anything.
Boy,
Uh, CM Punk thinks Jamie Hayter is too small.
what the fuck is wrong with him? Man, that divorce is hitting him hard.
Yeah, he's extremely divorced. That's an insane complaint. I've never seen someone look at a women's wrestler and be like, she's too small. Outside of maybe like Riho or someone else who's like 90 pounds. Like, that's a very weird complaint to have about a women's wrestler. She's too small. Also, especially weird for Jamie Hayter, who's yoked as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably the most jacked women's wrestler that we have.
If Jamie Hayter got in a shoot fight with CM Punk, I would put all of my money on Jamie Hayter. Every dollar in my bank account would go on Jamie Hayter.
Well, I mean, if it's in an octagon, then it's definitely Hayter winning.
Yeah, a shoot fight, a real honest to god fist fight.
Because Punk's just gonna have like flashbacks.
The fucking Chihuahua meme.
Yeah, Punk, shut the fuck up.
I mean, listen, if we're talking rosters, I know we're about to go and stuff, but listen, you're talking about all the heels. I keep hinting that I want to trade you House of Black. What are we doing?
I was just saying that as like a thing, but
Do you have an offer for me?
for House of Black,
Yeah. Although that doesn't really help you, right? Because they're heels too.
yeah, exactly.
Unless you could bring them in as baby faces.
No,
Everyone loves cool goth baby faces.
No, that's weird.
All
Stop
right.
being weird.
I just want to get rid of House of Black, man.
Look. I have heels who I could offload for
Mhm.
sure,
All right.
but I'm not sure they're guys you want anyway. So
Hit me.
who on your roster do you want that I have? Because I'm looking over who I have here that I'm not doing anything with.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is like,
I don't think you want anyone in the Bang Bang Gang.
no.
You certainly don't want FTR hair or FTR bald.
No, also that's the whole reason we have a brand split.
Correct. I don't think you want the Good Life.
No.
Also, it's Good Life. I ain't giving them to you. I mean, Butcher and the Blade. I haven't touched them. Joe's just started up something with Hook. You want Jade?
No, not especially. Most of the people you have that I want are like flippy guys, but I don't think you want to trade them. Like my ideal trade would be like I trade you House of Black and then you send me back like the Lucha Bros or something.
I mean, I would be willing to do that
Mm-hmm.
with Pac, because you have the trios,
Yeah.
but I would need more than like the House of Black for that.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. Like they're regularly doing well for me. But I'll look over your roster and I will send. I'll have my people reach out to you.
Honestly, I would even settle for like I will send you the House of Black and then you let me sign 3 people off the indies.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I would settle for that. I hate looking at their stupid faces on my roster.
Wow!
I hate them
You're
so
like
much.
that. You are that far down the hate hole.
I hate
huh?
them. Can't. Ugh. I mean, in my defense, they haven't been good.
I can't wait for them to start getting 100 promos.
I know
soon.
you're gonna fucking week 1. It's gonna be MJF talking to Malachi Black, and it's gonna be at 100, and I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Yeah, if you want 3 indie guys,
Yeah.
go
Daniel
for it.
asked which 3 people. Wouldn't you like to know? I guess you'll have to tune in next week to the Let's Play TEW stream. right here on twitch.tv/Swarls, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, you could watch the VOD on YouTube at youtube.com/SwarlsFPR. If you're watching on YouTube, hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Drop a like on this video. Leave a comment. What 3 people do you think I should sign? I have some ideas. I've done a little bit of research about this, possibly. But, you know, give me some thoughts. And, yeah, I think that's it. Any last words, Nick?
Nah, thanks for watching, as always. I'm not used to being the second in the outro, as you can tell.
Yeah, you just got to, like, say a funny thing.
Fuck, I don't know.
Be funny. Be funny right now.
Funny on demand.
All right, bye, everybody. We'll see you next week.